sleep. That's enough, bro.
Jay, are you in there?
One could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of motherfuckers would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't. Shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Many traits, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing. Let's go.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. Got tremble in the bone.
He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know, don't be a fighter, you don't want no confrontation. No.
Friday night, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to talk this boxing shit with the angry white man. If you're easily offended, this is not for you. If you're glazing average fighters that are overachievers, this definitely ain't for you. So check any bitch ass feelings at the door and give it up for the angry white man, D1, and William Oldskool.
Clapback too, because the boxing media isn't reporting on anything these days. I wonder why. And confirmed many members of the boxing media have been paid off.
Yeah, 2025 Boxing is a clown show. Welcome to another episode of the Angry White Man TGIF Fridays. We got a lot to talk about today. We got Hitchens and Kambosos really selling their fight. Tank shitting on Richardson. Bill Haney out here looking for T.O. and T.O. Sr. on the Brooklyn Bridge and straight in Brooklyn like a real G would. People trying to clown him. Turkey out here shortening ring sizes. People feel like their rules are getting signed. We got people capping, clout chasing, gone crazy. We got Jerron Boots Ennis moving to 154 plus much more. Smash the like, share, subscribe, and let's get into this episode of The Angry White Men with your hosts D1 and William Old Motherfucking School, the Raging Cajun.
Boy, I'll tell you what. If Richardson doesn't beat the shit out of Gorge, not going to be good for his career. What's up with you, OG? What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of The Angry White Man. I'm the Angry White Man. That's my player partner, William Oldskool, and we're here to talk some shit tonight. Let's get it. What's up with you, OG?
Same old fucking shit, different day. Tired of freaking these stupid people who don't know how to talk about boxing.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Been a crazy fucking week in boxing. Been a crazy week all over the world. We got riots. We got fucking all sorts of shit, bro. Crazy times, man. Crazy
it's like
times.
This. Look, you got these riots going on, and people might not like my opinion on this, but let me just give the way I think about this on these riots. I have watched my friends here in Louisiana, in New Orleans, whatever. I've watched my friends right after Hurricane Katrina lose everything they had. They were working construction. They had their own businesses for 40, 50 years. And these illegal immigrants came in and literally robbed everybody of their business. So consequently, I've had 3 friends commit suicide after losing everything they had. Everything they had. And they were in business 40 or 50 years. Because these people stole the whole construction industry out of Louisiana. So I have no pity on these people getting put out of the country. I have nothing against them, but when you come in and you take all our freaking work. Here's another thing. We had young people used to come out of high school, the young men. They would go into labor jobs, construction, plumbing, electrical, whatever. Some of them would stay, some of them would just be trying to figure out what they wanted to do with their life. Now there's no more of that. Now you got kids killing each other on the corner selling freaking drugs because they can't find freaking labor jobs anymore because of these people.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
I'm sorry. I have nothing against any race, but these people got to go.
And I hear you. I hear you. Fucking today. What'd you have to do today? Somebody come up to your car? What?
Oh
About to
yeah,
have to blow
dude.
somebody's fucking
I'm
head off?
riding down the street, and now they're in New Orleans. And they're doing
Protesters?
their little whatever. Riot. They're not rioting here yet, but they're starting to protest here. So I had this dude, his partner's working the middle lane on 2-Lane Avenue, come walking up to my freaking truck, telling me, "Oh, you look like an ICE supporter," and blah 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 blah. And basically getting in my face in my window of my truck. So I just reached under my seat to my 44 Magnum and stuffed it up his nose and told him to get the fuck away from my truck. Because I was going to send his brains all over the concrete if he didn't.
Fucking facts. That Louisiana is a fucking state where you boys can fucking do it like the Wild Wild West. Where I live, you pull that gun out, it's fucking, you going to
Dude,
jail.
I don't. People don't want to look. I've been hunting my whole
know.
life. I don't miss. I don't miss at all.
Close range, his head just gone. Just the neck. There was saying something. What? Bang! Let's say what's up to the people in the chat, man. We got a lot to talk about. We got 3 little topics. Then we're gonna drop the fucking link and let's have a panel. Since all these fucking goofies want to get at me in chats and act like I'm running from something or scared to talk boxing with any man. Shit, I'd rather box than talk boxing. Motherfuckers knew better, they would do better. All things, what's up with you, homie? Salutations, bro. My dog, my OG, Big Dre, drops a 5-piece right off the rip. We fucking appreciate you, OG. Thank you so much, man. Salute to you, bro. We'll get it. Let's get it.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. A knockout's playing, so you know we got a super chat. And if we're keeping it a buck, this knockout's the reason that favorite don't want to fight our favorite.
He stretched Frankie, boy. He stretched Frankie. We needed him to do the same thing to Lamont. I just don't see it happening. Probably going to go all 12, but we'll get there when we get there. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me go through these names real quick. Salute, Big J. We appreciate you, man. Define Irony in the building. What's up with you, champ? Salutations. JBT is definitely in the place to be. All things again. KB, what's up, homie? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Rude Exposure, what's up with you? Part twice. My dog, Mike Rhyme. Salutations, OG.
Always on
Salute
time.
to you. Facts. Always on time. AJ64, what's up with you, bro?
That's my dude.
Salutations, OG. Thanks for stopping through. We appreciate y'all, man. All right, I got a couple links. We're going to do this Oscar Clapback thing first. Then we're going to get into some Eddie Hearn smoke, some fucking Cambosos smoke. We're going to get it. We're gonna play it. I had them off on because I be looking like a tweaker over here trying to grab fucking links and shit all close to the camera. I don't know how to back this fucking camera up. Once I figure that out, I'll figure it out. Shout out to Fight Hub TV, Marcos, you the man. We liking. We subscribing. We fucking doing this shit for educational purposes only, YouTube. Don't be tweaking. Nah, I mean, let's get clapping back. You guys can see this? No, I didn't even share it. Let me get my shit together, bro. I be looking like a tweaker. Fucking, oh, wrong side, wrong button. This fucking pad. I don't like it.
Hey, Miss Duet.
Miss Joette, salutations, love. Thanks for stopping through. We appreciate you. You know that. She's a real one.
Man, Indy's up again, bro. Ain't that a bitch?
Yo, Mercado just beat the shit out of Buddy on this the zone card too. Mercado been slaying fucking prospects like crazy, bro. I think that's Tito Mercado's uncle. He out here boxing the shit out of these boys. If you knew better, you would do better. If you knew how to bet, you would have probably bet that way. But this is Oscar De La Hoya clapping back. This shit's kind of crazy, bro. I'm gonna play it. Let's get it. Uninterrupted too. I'm gonna let this whole shit play unless it really irks me what he says. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll fucking see.
All right, so it's been a month since my last clapback. And that's because there's very little news to clapback too. Because the boxing media isn't reporting on anything these days. I wonder why. Has anybody else noticed this? Well, I actually did some digging and confirmed many members of the boxing media have been paid off by certain people and essentially muzzled.
Turkey get.
These are the facts.
Giving it, getting it, doling it out. Spread some bread over here, Turk. We'll take some of that shit. I'll start capping. I'll start capping for you. Fuck that. I ain't capping for nobody. You can't give me shit.
6 fighters and nobody is questioning this? This doesn't seem suspicious or out of the ordinary to you?
A little bit.
We just accept the explanation that everyone is eating tainted meat?
What?
Come on.
Jesus Christ. No, for real. Like now, I gotta stop it. I gotta pause this because this is true, bro. We ain't have no smoke for Jaime Munguia, and you know why? Like here on this show, we're trying to talk about what the people want to talk about, and don't nobody give a fuck about Jaime Munguia popping hot for Bruno Sarase. I kind of do because it's fucked up, man. That dude Bruno went into the fight thinking that you weren't gonna pop. You popped, and now fucking weeks later, there's no explanation. There's no nothing. Nobody fucking holding Eddie Reynoso and his camp to the fire like they would do some of our young black fighters and any other fighter out of America. It's like the Mexicans fucking do this shit, bro. We gotta fucking look at Eddie Reynoso a different type of way now. And you guys know in that Canelo Crawford fight, they're both going to be juiced to the motherfucking gills. And where I'm at with this whole snack shit and fucking fighters fighting for snack, I just don't want to hear them pointing the fucking finger, calling somebody else a cheater, bro. The snack I order and the zinc magnesium I order is not the same zinc magnesium or whatever the fuck it is Victor's giving to his fighters. He's literally taking their blood, seeing what they're lacking and juicing them up, whether they know it or not. They're straddling the line, dude. Victor Conte is a mad scientist, and since when do fucking fighters need scientists in their corner? Like real shit. We gotta leave that shit alone, or fucking bring it all to the forefront and get everybody who's a suspect the fuck up out of here, or fucking just turn a blind eye and let's fucking have a show. Because that's what these guys are all doing it for. That's what the whole fucking premise of this sport is. To put on a show for the fans to come back and want to see this shit. That's why promoters don't pay for testing. They don't make a deal out of it because they just want a show.
How is it that Valdez popped? He ain't been the same since he popped. In fact, he couldn't knock a fly out since he popped, but he was knocking shit out before that.
Yeah, because
then all of a sudden, well, we know about Canelo. But then you got Ryan Garcia, who also made a little trip back over to Eddie Reynoso's gym. He pops 30. Now you got Haney ass Munguia popping dirty, but he's got ties to Canelo's gym. When are they going to start investigating Canelo's trainer?
Yeah, like real shit. We got it. Cash, what's up with you, homie? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. But bro, like it's like we're at a point now. We gotta hold them all to the same fucking accountability. And the reason why people aren't talking about Jaime Munguia because nobody give a fuck about no Jaime Munguia. That's what it is, bro. That's what it boils down to. All the fucking all the hype and hoopla that certain fighters get, it's from the promoters because them promoters know that them guys that get the certain hype and hoopla, they'll put on a fucking fight, bro. That's why they're shortening ring sizes. They're doing everything they can do to make a fucking fight. Goofy Showbiz is out here making no running rules, which This shit don't even make no sense to have a no running rule. I get the fans outraged against it, saying, how can you have a no running rule? It's against the slick black fighters. No, it's against excessive movement. Y'all know the difference between excessive movement and slick black boxing. Like, let's be real about this shit. You know when a guy isn't throwing enough punches and moving too much. Stop fucking playing dumb. Stop playing dumb and in the middle. Oh, if he's talking about they can't run, then that just excludes everybody that's a slick back. That ain't that, bro. You guys know what the fuck they're getting at. They're trying to put on a show. That's all it is, guys. They just want the fighters to fight. They don't want you to go in there and slug it out and stand still. That don't mean that. It just means the excessive fucking moving is uncanted, unwanted, and unwarranted in a fucking boxing match where two guys are paid handsomely to throw their fucking fists at each other. Just let's stop playing fucking stupid and acting like you don't know what it is.
When you're only throwing 5 or 6 punches around, and the rest of the time you're running, nobody wants to put their money out and see that crap. Sorry. Not trying to be a dick about it, but it's the damn truth. Nobody wants to watch that.
Tank got to throw more punches. They all got to throw more fucking punches to me. Like literally, I'm teetering on the line of can't none of these new boys fight. I don't give a fuck who your favorite is. Chances are they ain't really like that. They don't really want to fight. They want to come out here and act and box a little bit and fucking get on with it and get paid and get to the next fucking show. Bro,
look, Devin has fought some nice fights, bro. He's actually got in there and slugged in some of his fights. But that last fight, bro, can never happen again.
And that's all it is, the excessive movement. We all know Devin Haney could use lateral movement and box beautifully off of it. It's just the problem is what he did last time. I don't give a fuck how Bill dresses it up, how he goes to his YouTube channels and they push out the narrative that was some sort of masterclass boxing. That wasn't no masterclass boxing.
That wasn't even boxing.
Forefathers of boxing are rolling in their fucking graves with you guys out here capping, trying to fucking embed it in the fans' fucking tiny little brains that just started watching this fucking sport, that is somehow boxing. It's not. That shit is excessive fucking movement. It will never qualify as anything else. Not around here. If you don't like what the fuck I'm saying, chances are this probably ain't for you. Just to be real about the shit. I don't need fighters standing there taking unwarranted punishment. I'm not saying that's what I want. I don't want no fucking rock'em sock'em robots. You guys know what the sweet science of boxing is. You fucking get your skills better so you can fight on the inside and not take unwarranted punishment. So you can parry a punch and slip and hit something to the body. Like, stop fucking playing dumb like you guys don't know what the sweet science is.
I remember back in the day, dude, they tried to talk about Floyd was all running. Floyd did not run.
Never.
Floyd boxed his ass off beautifully. Floyd stood in there. He made you miss and he made you pay.
Yep.
These guys do nothing like that. I'm so sick of people comparing these boxers today to Floyd. They don't look not even half of Floyd. That's an insult to Floyd.
Yeah, and calling these new guys the Four Kings is a fucking it's an insult to the OG Four Kings, the real Four Kings. Calling these new dudes the Four Kings that want life-changing fucking money to get in the ring with each other. They want all these fucking concessions and fucking things in there. Fuck that. You're not a Four King. You ain't shit. You're a bitch, to be honest with you. Them guys back in the days, you know why they fought each other? Because they wanted to fucking fight.
They wanted to prove who the best was.
Yes. They wanted to find out who the best was, not who can make the most money. That wasn't on their minds. It didn't go like that. And
now you need a whole fucking wish and a prayer, and you got to pray to the gods that these guys will even get in the ring with each other.
Yeah, I got the differences on the Four Kings shorts dropping tomorrow and the next day. Shout out to the people that left suggestions in the suggestion box post that I posted. I seen y'all. I just had a list of shorts to put out first, but I got y'all on all the suggestions. Every one of you, Justin James, Cat. I think it was Cash, maybe not, but it was somebody else that suggested a video. I got all y'all. They're on their way, but yeah, man, we got to stop calling these kids the new kids, the Four Kings. They ain't no Four Kings. They're not. They're not. We can't do that to the old guys because them old guys, they cared about who was the best, not who had the most money.
And quit comparing these guys to the old guys because they're not even close.
No, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're not no kings of nothing. They're not. I'm not a recency biased fan. I don't give a fuck about what's happening now. What I do know about right now compared to back in the day, these kids ain't like that. They're fucking not like that. They don't want to fight unless it's fucking my grandkids are going to be good off of it. And that ain't what it is, man. They don't fight for glory. They don't fight for pride. They don't fight for shit other than money. And I understand it, but just let's stop comparing them to anybody, any kings and any of the legends of the past, because they ain't it. They ain't gonna be all-time greats. Ain't none of that shit unless they decide to fight for glory, and the price tag doesn't matter. The price tag is I get to beat the fucking top dog, and who gives a fuck what kind of money I get, because afterwards I'll be the one writing the checks. Tank got to do the same. Don't think I'm out here just criticizing guys. No. It ain't like that. Tank got to do the same. Tank got to up his punch output. They all got to fucking be more worried about the entertainment aspect and the glory aspect and the pride aspect of fucking boxing. This money shit got these dudes out here fucking got Turkey fucking going to fighters before the fight, telling them to fight one way. Then he's putting out fucking smaller rings and Tom and Jerry tweets. Come on, man. We just got to do better. This whole shit is a circus show. I meant every word of what I said in the beginning of this fucking intro on this podcast tonight. This shit ain't that.
People will never admit it that the reason why Turkey's doing that smaller ring is because of that Devin Haney fight and maybe the Skull fight as well.
Yeah, he wasn't talking to no Shakur. Shakur went in there and stopped Padley. And listen, I know a lot of people want to call Padley an electrician, and this is for my Shakur guys because I truly believe this. I give Shakur credit for Padley, guys. I do.
So do I.
Because I know who Padley is. I know what kind of
I
fighter
would
he is.
have loved to see Padley with a full camp against Shakur.
Oh, me too. 100%. If I'm Shakur, I want to get that
fight
Padley
would have been a
smoke
lot
back.
different. I still think Shakur would have beat him, but I don't think it would have been as easy as it was.
Yeah, well, you know what? Shakur shouldn't have to go fight him back, but I would like to see
Well,
it.
I'm not saying
maybe
that. I'm
Padley
just saying.
fights. No, I just said that though, and I'm recanting that. If Padley fights his way back, because Padley might go down to 130. Like, listen, bro, Padley is a good fucking fighter. It's just people don't know who he was. They heard the electrician shit, so they go painting narratives and dragging these guys. And I'm so sick of it, dude. I argue with people in my comment section all fucking day long. All they want to do is hate on the little guy rather than talk the actual boxing that went on inside of the ring. I try to fucking make content to please appease fucking commenters from their last comments, but it's so hard because it's all just hate filled. Everybody hates Shakur, Devin, Tank, fucking all of these guys get hated rather than compared. Like we go immediately to the hate.
And that Padley fight, let's face it, dude. Have you ever trained your body, your abs, and all of that shit for a fight?
Oh yeah, dude.
This guy didn't do any of that for that fight. So Shakur stopped him to the body because he didn't train any of that. He had no abs. He was flab.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't total flab. I mean,
you know what I mean. His stomach was not tight. He was not like in fight.
Wasn't fight tight. Like an 8-week camp. Fucking, your abs are the thing you focus on most in boxing, training boxing, because you have to be able to take fucking punches. Your breathing.
And I'll be honest, I want to see Padley fight again.
Strength. Yes, dude. I've watched him fight again. We watched him fight again on the DAZN card. He stopped, dude. He stopped doing fucking in like 8 rounds. The kid can fight, so I give Shakur credit for that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. And then when I hear people talk about it, I feel like, man, am I giving this kid too much fucking credit? But fuck that. I want to give all these guys credit, the credit they deserve. Like, people still can't wrap their head around fucking Lamont Roach could be one of them ones. Shakur Stevenson tells them every fucking time he's in front of a microphone and they ask him a question about Lamont Roach, he tells you. Like, let's just stop fucking hating all the time and let's compare who will win and who's got the better fucking skills, style, fucking aggression, all that shit. the shit that goes on in the ring. So go watch more boxing, study the fuck up, and let's watch the rest of this clapback because it gets interesting. I knew this shit was gonna lead us off into side rants and shit. We got 2 other links to get through, 3, 4 other.
Yeah, I
links
had a hell of a day, so I'm in the mood to rant. So
yeah, I know, OG. We're ranting. He's gonna go for about 3 more, a half a minute, and we're gonna probably rant again. So let's hear what he had to say. So far, he's talking about how Turkey paid off all the fucking journalists. Let's get it.
I mean, look, I've known Jaime for over 10 years, and he always tested clean up until his last camp with Eddie and his fight in Riyadh.
TJR, welcome to the Angry White Man, bro. This is your first time here. You ain't got a wrench. Salutations to you. Thanks for stopping through. We appreciate you, man. Smash the like button, hit the Cash App or the super chat. We got a goal of 10 super chats. It's any color. If y'all can help us hit that, we'd appreciate it. And I'll drop the link as soon as that fucking number's hit. And if it doesn't get hit before we get through the links, we'll drop it anyway. So salute to you, man. Welcome to our shit. I hate panhandling, but it is what it is. We're here. We support. We work hard. I know I support every other podcast or anybody's shit I go into. So it's only right. Salute to you, though. Salute to everybody in the building. If you're watching this shit on the playback, smash the like button for us, please. And if you're a real G, share the show and get somebody else interested. We should be popping in here. We should have 300 people in this motherfucking chat. Let's get it.
How is it ethical that you have 6 fighters testing dirty from the same camp and we don't have questions or consequences?
Joe Quinn, Arizona, salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you, man. Smash the like. You heard the whole shit I was just talking about. Let's get it. Oh, shit. She just got knocked down. I'm watching boxing. I'm juggling over here and shit. Salute to you,
I mean, they
man.
crucified Ryan Garcia every fucking day for a full year over a tiny bit of Austrian. So why are they so quiet now?
I got a gang.
I don't know, man, but when something stinks, it's usually shit.
Yes, exactly, Oscar.
I'm so disappointed, man, in the media, who I've treated like gold for 30 years.
Yo, Oscar really has.
Could be bought that easily.
There ain't no money in boxing, Oscar. What the fuck you want him to do?
And it's circulating is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade.
Cat.
I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because
TJR, gang, bro.
Weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's gonna do to him? Run him out of the ring.
Joe Quinn, gang, bro.
You know what's laughable also? Dana White being named the promoter of this fight. He's never been in the boxing space.
Like, no. Like, real shit. Let's think about that. What the fuck is Turkey doing? And shout out to Key Alexandra and my dog Upper. Key says she reading a thing from the UK that they need to have $185 licensing fee, even though it's on fucking Netflix for free. They still gotta buy this fucking license just to stream it over there. Like, all this weird shit, bro. This guy is literally, it's fucking up the fight, bro. You should have went to Al Heyman and said, bro, we break you off a dub. We break you off a dub of this Thrill Hill. Salutations, OG. Appreciate you. Salute. We break you off a dub, bro. You show us how this shit's done. Maybe put it on a platform. Netflix is a huge platform. I just don't see the buzz yet. I don't see the people getting behind it. I don't know what it is. Do they think it's a fucking circus fight? Is it because Dana White is literally given this fight and it's literally promotes itself if they ain't over here fucking the thing all up, changing times and fucking charging people to get into press conferences and all this goofy weird shit. What is going on over there? Why are they fucking this fight up? It could be so big. I just don't know how big it's gonna be with these people promoting the fucking fight. I really don't know, guys. This shit's scaring me because what no matter what shit I come up on here and talk, you know what I really want above rooting for any guy, rooting against any promoter, talking shit about any guy. I want boxing as a whole to be winning. That's what I want first. I want as many superstars as we can fucking breed. If you like Keyshawn, love Keyshawn, still stand behind the kid, fucking root for him. If you like Shakur, same for him. You like Tank, any one of these guys, Crawford, Canelo, any one of these guys, the new guys, Abdullah, fucking any one of them, man. Get behind these dudes and root. We need boxing to win. We need these dudes to stop fucking up easy promotions. This shit is a layup. Canelo Crawford is a motherfucking layup that they just bricked off the back of the backboard and it bounced back 30 feet. The ball bounced back 30 feet. They got to get the fucking rebound and try again because this shit is crazy work.
Has no stable of boxers. He didn't negotiate shit.
Teach, what
and
up?
Is being handed this fight on a silver platter and called promoter. He's the trust fund baby of boxing.
Facts, KB. I'm trying, though.
Trust fund baby of boxing. And get this. The fight will take place during the day on September 13th in Las Vegas. During the day. So Canelo will fight during the day on Netflix just to accommodate UFC Noche later that evening on a different network. So does that mean this fight isn't important? Do they not give a...
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Did he just say 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Because UFC Noche got a fucking card? You know how much I care about a UFC Noche card on the fucking on Cinco de Mayo on Mexican or whatever is it? Is it Cinco de Mayo? What's the other one? Mexican Independence Day. It's September. We just had Cinco de Mayo, so it's the September. It's Mexican fucking. It's literally a holiday for them. I'm trying to see boxing, like real shit. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and listen, I know most fucking fights are on in Vegas at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been to fights in Vegas. Fuck, like we get it, but 2 in the afternoon is a little crazy. Because then you know what time that comes on our what times that come on your time. You're an hour before me, OG. It's probably like fucking 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess that's fine. I guess, but a fight like that should be catered to the United States,
right?
It should be catered to us. But it seems like they're trying to cater it more to fucking Saudi Arabia. You should have seen the release and their full head of steam. They're having a press conference in Saudi Arabia. Nobody cares about no fucking Canelo fight in Saudi Arabia. Nobody was there last time. Was that because it was on at 6 a.m. or was it because it's boxing and don't nobody care about that sport in their country? Because the shit barely they don't fucking care about boxing in Saudi Arabia.
You know what the Saudis rather? They'd rather watch fake ass fucking wrestling.
Man, bro.
They also like the UFC fights.
Yeah, the UFC. You know what, dude? I watched I even called the Sean O'Malley. Well, actually, I was more reacting to what happened in the Keyshawn fight, and it just so happens that Sean O'Malley was fighting, and I watched the post-fight press conference, and I seen Dana White claim the Canelo Crawford fight. When in reality, once Netflix picked it up, I don't even know. Is he promoting? I mean, people don't know Dana's backstory. They think he's just an MMA guy, but the reason he started MMA is because he was trying to be a boxing promoter, and that's why he hates fucking Oscar De La Hoya so much. But man, like,
well, Dana used to box at one time.
No, Sean O'Malley, he had a crowd there. There was empty fucking seats. It was a $5.1 million gate, and if Sean didn't take the first fight against Merab and lose, like the UFC's star power is declining because they're running into the same problems that boxing has. If people don't like the person fighting, nobody gives a fuck. All the people in UFC have all fought each other 5 fucking times. They're doubling back. There's no more excitement in it. They need to find that next superstar. So does boxing. Boxing needs about 5 of them. 5 different weight classes, even a couple girls. We need as many as we can get. They're fucking losing popularity. Fighting is just losing popularity as a fucking whole, and it's kind of fucked up. And what do we do over here in boxing? We tear down all the fighters, talking shit about instead of talking about the actual fighting. That's where we're at, bro. It's fucked up. It's super fucked up. And if this
Dude, you got
card
these
is on at
young
2 o'clock to
these
make
young
pay for
people
them.
these days would rather watch 2 YouTubers box it out than real boxers.
You know
fight.
why? Because they like the YouTubers that are boxing. They
Yeah, I
like
know.
the person. They like the fucking guy. However, because he's on YouTube showing people who he is, who she is, who they are as people. People invest into other people. If that person that you already invested to on YouTube, however you met them and you chose to follow, especially with all sorts of social media, they're going to fucking support that person, whether they say, I'm jumping off the bridge or I'm starting to fucking box tomorrow. It's just how it goes. Fucking fans gotta like the actual tactician. It is what it is, and that's why showbiz and man fans and fanboys, and that's why that's their first defense is to call somebody a fanboy
What's the
because they
guy's name?
know
KSI.
KSI. He's got a huge fan base. Jake
That
Paul got a
dude
huge fan base.
draws a he draws a bigger crowd than all the boxers do.
No, listen, people don't talk about him. He's just as popular as Jake Paul.
Right.
But over there, they ain't trying to buy none of these fights. They have misfit cards and shit, and they do a good job selling tickets and all that shit, bro. It's because people they buy into the person. The person gives them access. Why you think somebody like Terrence Crawford can fight is like the fucking wind blows. That dude can fight his ass off. But they don't know who Terrence Crawford is because he never fucking pressed live or turned on his fucking camera and allowed the people to know who he is. Why everybody likes Tank, I don't fucking know. I like Tank for the fighting because I know what kind of fighter he is. I know I'm fans of the 2 men that raised that young man.
Right.
I know what he's going to do when he gets in the fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? I that's why I don't know why he didn't. Did he get what? The strap season shit? Planet 619, salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through, homie. Appreciate
Give me a second.
you.
I'll be right back.
Yep, go ahead, OG. I'm gonna play the rest of this, but yeah, Planet says YouTube has been used as an instrument to tear down fighters and do smear campaigns more than actually build up fighters. Or as soon as one does get traction here, come the jackasses flaming him. And I hear that 100% because it's fucking factual information, man. We got to do better as fans of the sport, fans of the fighters. I know why KB loves fucking Shakur Stevenson. It's his hometown guy. He's got to stand behind him. He's got to fucking that's his guy. I get it. He don't need a reason to turn on the fucking live button. Shakur got fans, but these guys with no fans got to get a crowd behind you. So listen, you get more power the bigger your crowd gets. And we all see that shit with Tank, Canelo, anybody that can sell tickets to a fucking fight. So I fucking beg you fighters to get a YouTube channel, show people what you're doing in the gym, fucking be friendly to the camera because the fighting just isn't enough anymore. Never was, to be honest with everybody. It never was enough. I'm gonna play the rest of this though. Oh shit, my camera not on. What am I doing? I'm over here animated like a motherfucker. Camera not on.
The day on Mexican Independence Weekend. And UFC with a roster of names I've never heard of is going on prime time. Cinco de Mayo. He's fighting in Riyadh, and now he's fighting during the day on the biggest weekend in boxing.
Oscar right, bro. He right.
Yeah, Canelo will fight anywhere.
He's right.
Anytime he's told because he doesn't give a fuck.
Slave
Money
to that
first, about
dollar.
the money. Doesn't give a fuck about the fans. About tradition, the Mexican weekend tradition.
That motherfucker palm itching.
Oh, and Dana. What, now you're turning your back on the UFC? I mean, we all know you've been trying to get into boxing for years on your own and you couldn't do it. Remember Zuffa?
Zuffa.
Oh, but now that Daddy Turkey negotiated a big fight
Remember
and he paid
Zuffa?
for it. You're seriously proud to be the trust fund kid presenting to be the face of this fight.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that came from, bro.
I mean, this whole thing's a shit show.
It is a shit show, Oscar. It's a shit show.
I mean, it would be just like me promoting John Jones versus somebody else in the UFC.
It's a shit show.
You guys would fucking destroy me for me walking into another sport and acting like I know the fuck I'm doing.
Facts, Oscar. Facts.
I mean, insiders are aware the UFC's hundreds of millions of dollars in debt and in a bad spot.
Well, let's just hundreds of millions of dollars because they lost a lawsuit 390 something. Yeah. Buddy took a fucking L, and that's what you get for not paying your fighters. You guys just so fucking greedy that you can't cut them more than you want to. Giving them 10%, you're taking 90. You fucking greedy hogs. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. In the United States, especially. You can be a pig. Graduate to that hog status, we're cutting your right off. I want to get straight demonetized, so that's why. Shit. The OG dropped.
Sports and leave
Fuck
these
happened,
MMA
OG?
fighters hanging, Dana. And don't abandon the fans.
My car keys? What are you trying
They've
to
been begging
you want me
you
to
for
drive
months
tonight?
now to make a great fight in the UFC.
Oh. Making sure I ain't leaving them shits in the car so we
And
drive
don't even
off.
think of bringing your pathetic pay scale to boxing, because these fighters won't go for it. The boxing media is trying so hard to hype up TKO, getting into the boxing space, but the truth is they have no fucking fighters.
They don't.
They have zero fighters.
They don't. And we're this ain't a UFC show. Thanks, Oscar. We appreciated the clapback. Thank you for telling us fucking boxing media has sold their soul and the price was cheap. It is what it is, dog. We could have figured that out. This is the internet era. The internet's undefeated. Folks let Keyshawn clout chase Tank, and then fans bought. Wait a minute. Folks like Keyshawn clout chase Tank, and then fans bought stopping pressing Tank to make the Shakur fight. Then Keyshawn pulls a fast one and starts dismissing potential opponents. He did. I hated that. That's why I don't think none of these kids are like their forefathers. We can't call these dudes the Four Kings. We got to stop doing that. Like, listen, bro, if these guys prove that they should be compared to them, and don't think I'm up here just saying Tank is the only one. Throw his bitch ass in there. All right? Okay, you guys happy? We need him to be criticized just as much as we criticize everybody else, because Four Kings, Four Queens, shouldn't even be calling them the Four Queens. Fucking Tio, you guys think it's 11 million, but he ain't fucking turned down no 11 million. That number's capped, first of all. But just turning down somebody like Devin Haney, that's the other top guy. What the fuck are you doing? And the PBC shit turned out to be cap. Well, I don't know if we can call it cap. Omega, what's up with you, homie? Salute. We can't call that cap yet. Salute to you, Omega. Appreciate you, dog. Either Biz, what's up with you, homie? Salutations, man. Yeah, and Jacqueline, I love bacon too, dog. The pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered, especially in the United States. Doc, what's up with you, homie? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Yeah, man, listen. They got to do better to be called kings. We got to stop doing that. They gotta fight each other for way less money. So everybody involved, you can bet on yourself. If you take a lower front end dollar amount, if it's on pay-per-view, you're gonna get paid more on the back end. That's how the history of this sport. Everybody wants to be a boxing historian and know everything about boxing. Then you should know that that's how it goes. You bet on yourself and bet on the fans coming to spend their fucking hard-earned money on your fights. That's how you make money. That's how you win in this, fighting other top guys to figure out who the motherfucking top dog is, to figure out who the best is. None of them qualify as a king. Not one of them. Nah, ninka, nil, nada, nah, one of them. I ain't going for it. I don't want it. I'm straight. Unless they prove that they're fucking want to fight each other. And Teofimo, as far as I'm concerned, that's a duck. What he just did to Devin Haney is a duck. Unless the PBC shit is true, we got to wait to see. But as of right now, it's a duck. We're not doing that. We can't give you credit because you put on a PBC hat. You guys know Tio with the bananas and his fucking form of promoting is whack as shit. You guys don't think Teofimo could have thought about, yo, this is perfect timing to put on a PBC hat, turkey, so-called fire me, I duck fucking Devin Haney. But the only thing that I still got a little hope that it could be true, Tom Brown, PGB, retweeted that shit. And Tom Brown is not in the business of giving anybody no free promo. It just wouldn't happen. Sorry. He would just watch from the sidelines. Fuck, he's only got 10,000 followers. There is no... Nah. Yeah, Tio ordered that bitch off. No doubt I was about to ask him, where'd you get that shit, dog? I need me one of those. But yo, we got an Eddie Hearn interview to drop. The OG William Old School obviously had some pressing business. Knock on wood that it wasn't anything bad, because he wouldn't just duck out like that. His phone probably died or some shit. Forgot to plug the motherfucker in, but shout out to the OG. He'll be back. We got another I got another Eddie Hearn drops a bombshell in the boxing world today. Says old Jaron Ennis is moving up to 154. And, bro, I've seen the craziest shit, like, on Twitter. And this is, like, I was on Greg Hackett's panel earlier. Shout out to my dog, G. Hackett. Bro, and I said content creators need content. And that, like, the people I'm referring to is the goofies on Twitter. Like the fucking one retard blocked me. I forget his fucking name. I don't even care. He used to call the one dude show fucking say facts. I forget his fucking name. He's a goof troop. This dude, here's a post-fight fucking ring question from Chris Mannix to Boots. Talking about going to 54. He still fights another fucking unification at 47. We can't be calling Jaron Ennis no duck to fucking Virgil Ortiz when I watched Robert Garcia look square into the camera and say, I need 48 months to get ready for somebody like Jaron Ennis. Oh, now Virgil Ortiz just wanted to fight him because Turkey said it? What? You fucking goofy lames got to do better. You need content, so you're out here fucking calling it a duck. I know why other people in the YouTube land, like my boy Knockout, calls it a duck, because he's keeping it consistent. He called all of them ducks for fucking way less reasons. It is what it is. But you fucking goofy lames that don't have no fucking, there's no backbone, no fucking consistency. You can't call that no fucking duck. And neither can he, truth be told. 48 months, you can't say that. And now 4 months later, 6 months later, after stating 48 months, now all of a sudden you're ready? Beat Rabdo and all this other shit because you moved up one weight class? Fuck out of here. Jaron Boots Ennis, the Destroyer, is at 154 now. Watch them all duck. They'll all be ducking. Fucking ducking, running, hiding for cover. The only one that won't be is fucking Murtaza Ali. If I see you, OG, it won't let you up here for some reason. What the fuck is going on? Hold up. Fight Hub again. I got you, OG. Give me 1 second. Fight Hub again. Liking, sharing, subscribing. YouTube. This is for learning purposes only. You know the drill. Get it. Eddie Hearn. Oh, crazy shit.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Marcos Viegas, Fight Up TV.
Jab Queen.
Joined with Eddie Hearn, who's in New York to promote this Richardson Hitchens.
Yeah, my boss called. In
George
fact, he's on his
Kambosos
way with my
Jr.
check.
fight
So
happening this weekend.
Shit. At
in
this
New
time
York.
of night, you better
Eddie,
be
thank you
careful.
for coming on with us. Always
Better
so
be
if I tell you the whole law, that means I got to go outside.
Looking at this
Yeah,
fight
no,
with,
I got you, OG.
George
You
and
just do what you got to do.
Richardson,
Here, let me stop
feel
this.
like
Let me stop this
there's a lot at
interview
stake,
because
especially
Ty deserves to be introduced and set and saluted properly. Jab Queen, like, share, subscribe over there. Salutations, Ty. Thanks for stopping through. We appreciate you. All right, this thing is fucking with me. Salute to the Jab Queen. She been cooking, bro. She's like a pro at this shit too. I watch all the live streams. I just can't get to the keyboard, and most of the time I don't want to type and talk boxing with motherfuckers. That is just, I don't know. I ain't got the energy all the time to be arguing and shit. But I'm there, Ty. Liking, sharing, and subscribing.
especially
Let's
for
get
George,
it. Look at Eddie Hearn, got a little
the
cut,
past fights that
looking all
he's
clean
had.
and crim proper.
In terms of that, if things
Normally
don't
he's
go
high as a bitch. Actually, he's high as a bitch. He just like me. I fucks with Eddie, bro. I can't even be capping about this shit. I rocks with Eddie. I know he high as shit. All right? He just like me. He doing this shit just how I'm doing this shit. High as a...
go the way that George.
Oh, did you see the way Marco paused there? Pause.
Has he hinted at all
Pause on the
at
pause.
retirement to you?
Yeah, I mean, just started working with George in his last fight.
Supreme, what's up with you, homie?
Tio back at the Garden before. So I feel like this is a big roll of the dice for George Kambosos. Like, it's not, the guy's made a lot of money in his career. This is not the payday that he's looking for. This is the opportunity that he's looking for history and for legacy for Australian boxing. And I think I like the fight. I see Richardson as the favourite because he's a young, fresh, super talented kid. But I also know that these two have been in each other's face for a long time. That'll continue over the next 48 hours.
Bro.
And we all know what happened when Cambosos got in the face of
and hold up
last time.
My dog Doc Boxing
pressure
talking
seems
here
to be
too.
on a little bit now.
Go like, share, subscribe.
With fighters being
Go like, share, subscribe over here too to my dog Dr. Boxing talking. KB Just Do, y'all already know him. Shit, y'all probably came here from there anyways. But go subscribe to my dog Doctor.
That's got good content. People check him out.
And I think
he be working too, bro.
Saturday night.
I be working in short form. I be working my ass off and then trying to do this YouTube shit. It's a lot, man. That's why this channel needs all of y'all. Oh, my bad, T. This channel needs all of y'all support, man.
You know what's sad, bro? I literally had to tell my boss if I didn't get my check, he could cram his job up his ass. That's why he's coming this late.
I'm gonna shove that bulldog in his face. But I need my shit. I need that motherfucking 4-4. I mean, my check right here, or this bitch is gonna start barking.
You see, he's on his way at this time of night, right?
Saying, hey,
yeah,
maybe Shakur could be lumped into that also as well.
Facts.
I think that you got to get
no doubt, Doc, no doubt, Jeff.
Mix right. I mean, ultimately, this is the sweet science. This is hit and don't get hit. We get that, but it's also the entertainment business. So
50-50.
People don't want to watch, or a very small minority of the audience, and they're the extremely well-educated boxing people. They don't really want to watch a back foot defensive masterclass of a guy winning every round and not really taking any chances.
It does, Doc.
Showing any aggression, trying to end the fight at any time. Do you know what I mean? You've only got to go back a few weeks to Ben Eubank, where you saw two guys that kind of threw everything out the window.
I'm blushing
and said,
behind
let's just go to war.
Stop too.
Right?
Thank you.
But it's very difficult, Marcos.
Let me stop this.
If you're having a common sense or intelligence.
Eddie kind of cooking right now, but so is Jab Queen, and she only a little $5 super chat. We fucking love and appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support. Eddie cooking, Jab Queen cooking. We gotta give her some just. Hold up.
Is it just me, or is that dude always a day off of shaving?
He's always high as shit. Yeah, let's call it. That's on purpose. You line
He's
up.
always got stubble, dude.
Yeah, line up that 5 o'clock shadow. That's what it is. Shout out to the Jab Queen and the support to the show. We appreciate
Do y'all want to know why I play knockouts when y'all super chat? Cause just like in boxing, it's what brings the money in. Shout out to the super chatters. We fucking appreciate you. For real, for real.
Big Dre and Ty, we appreciate y'all. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Big Dre.
Ty, you're gonna enjoy Doc. He's good people.
Yeah, you don't know who Doc is? Dr. Boxing Talk? My
He
boy
said
be
you
getting
just subscribe to him.
no doubt. He be getting it. He's live all the time too. So when there ain't nobody else live, Doc be in the cut, always talking that shit. Salute
One day
to
I
you.
gotta go on. He keeps telling me I need to come up on his panel one day, but I gotta do it.
I think you do restream links though. I be afraid of technology. I know StreamYard links. So if it ain't a StreamYard link, I don't be clicking that motherfucker. I don't know why, bro. I'm scared to death of fucking technology. It's like my crutch or some shit. I need to figure this shit out because this fucking punk ass StreamYard app don't be working half the time. And I pay for this bitch too. So I can have as many people on the panel. And we're gonna drop the link and I'll be talking some shit real shortly here. How much? Damn, this joint's 33. I got to get to one part of this. He talks about boots, he's talking about the fighting now. We're going to get through this as fast as we can, drop the link and all talk some shit. But I'm scared to death of technology. That's why I don't never click the restream links. I got to take some time out of my busy ass. I'm literally, if I'm not editing shorts or watching boxing or in somebody's chat, I'm working. That's all I do. It's becoming quite fucking consuming, man. It really is. It's fucking hard work to do this shit. Shout out to everybody that's in here. If you're catching this shit on the playback, this shit ain't easy. I promise it's not. So if you can, please hit the like button. And if you can go a step further, the Cash App, the Super Chat, we're here doing our shit all the fucking time. Let's get it. And we don't never call off this bitch. We're always here every Friday night. I got a notification the other day. I think we celebrated our birthday like fucking 6 weeks a little too early. YouTube gave me a notification, said it's your birthday, 365 days. And I guess I was adding up the shows and not the days. And I got to a year, but it was just our birthday the other day. I sent you the text for it too. And our shorts are kicking ass. Our whole channel's kicking ass. We're getting subscribers like crazy. Shout out to everybody in here. Please hit the like button and support the show. We appreciate y'all. Let's let this play for a little bit.
It's an intelligent conversation with a fighter. If they know they can win every round boxing like that, I can't really go too far and go, look, mate, I know you're a great boxer and you can win every round, but I really need you to switch up your style and stand and trade. They're going to look at me like I'm mad.
And that's fact.
But the reality is, if you're not entertaining,
Thomas
you will become a
Hill.
tough sell. And if you become a tough sell,
OG Thomas Hill, what's up with you, champ? Salute, bro. Appreciate you stopping through.
I start lacking in opportunities, particularly in.
You know how I know when a real one comes into the building, the likes go up immediately. Like before even type or chat or any of that, you see the like go up by one and then they start chatting. Salute to you, OG Thomas Hill. Appreciate you, dog.
In big fights. And, His Excellency kind of put his flag in the sand there and said, if you're not entertaining, I don't want you on my shows.
And listen,
but everybody.
This is the fucking short, the long and the short of it, all right? By all means, go out there and fucking run a track meet. Go out there and fucking do the damn dash every time the fucking bell rings. Go out there and jab 3 times and win a round, win 12 zip all you want. See if you get called back. See if we're fucking taking you on a second day job tour after you give us your first fucking audition. We're not hiring you. You don't pass go. You don't collect 200. You're not getting no more work around here. We don't even need you to dig the ditches, dog. Fuck up out of here. Take your fucking gloves and your cup guard and fucking bounce. Don't forget the mouthpiece. Fuck up out of here. Go out there and box and lateral move and have Bill tell you it was some fucking display of sweet science, you fucking jerk-offs. That wasn't it. Do that shit again and see if you're getting these big checks, free fucking checks from Turkey or anybody. Why you think the PBC don't give these dudes no motherfucking dates or fucking clout or none of it? T.O. the only one that got any sort of clout from fucking PBC without being signed to them. Because they don't like their style of fighting and they want too much fucking money to fight. Shit we've been saying the whole fucking time since this show went live tonight. Go out there and fucking perform like that shit if you want to and see if we have you back. I got you, OG. See if we have you back on our stage, on our fucking platform, cashing checks with that I signed. See if we have you back. Ain't gonna happen. So go out there and fight how you want to. Your fucking job depends on it.
Everybody's different. I mean, you know, also you get to a stage in your career. Floyd was a great example. And probably Canelo
King B
now, where it's like, if I can have an easy night and
my
make a
dog,
huge amount
King
of money,
B, salute, homie.
that's called great business, right? It doesn't mean that if I'm called upon to go to the trenches, I'm not prepared to go there. Canelo's a great example. If he's called upon to go to the trenches against Crawford, he will do it. But I'll tell you what, he'd much rather get out there without a mark on his face and go, thank you very much. And there's nothing wrong with that. A smart business.
Fact.
But it's getting the mix right. And in the end, Floyd, by his own admission, was robbing the bank every time he fought. Because he was going in there, winning every round, not getting hit. Thank you very much. But the reality is there's got to be a mix. And that's why I don't think.
Stop the fucking cap, Eddie. The term robbing the bank was not because he wasn't getting hit or not. Because the fucking talent couldn't fuck with Floyd and he was getting paid so much money to fucking do it. It wasn't about how many times he got hit. None of that shit. It was because he was the best and there wasn't nothing none of them motherfuckers can do about it.
I don't think Richardson's a boring fighter at all.
Richardson is most certainly a boring fucking fighter. That kid is like watching fucking paint dry, a dark color too. It's fucking harder to watch. Trust me, I've been fucking watching paint dry for 20-something years. Richardson's form of fucking boxing, keep the distance, and only I can jab you without you hitting me. It's boring to the majority of boxing fans. Some people have the appreciation and the taste for the shit. That's cool. I understand, y'all. I watch and love the sport. I love it a lot. So I'm willing to watch and root for somebody like Richardson. Because make no mistake, he's from the same state as me. But I can fucking criticize him and still root for him in the same fucking breath. That's how it fucking goes. That's how it should be with everybody. You should still love the guy, still fucking root for him and support it if you really love the sport of boxing. But you should have some criticism for it if that's not what you like. That's what makes good boxing conversation. That's what makes all this whole YouTube and all this shit go around, bro. So this dude saying Floyd robbing the bank was because he knew he was going to go out there and run and fucking like, what? Had nothing to do with that. You back, OG?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought I heard you say something. Oh, shit. King B, woo, 5'6". Punisher came in here talking some crazy shit. Why did he get fucking timed out? AWM get a heart attack if he's seen Tank Davis in a thong. Yeah, you deserve to be timed out, bro. When I drop the link, you little bitch made goofy, make sure you click that shit. Because, like, do I give off the type of energy that your internet goofy bitch ass could ever say anything that you just typed on your keyboard to me in real life? Do I give off that kind of energy? Or you think I'm just doing this shit for the net? Let me fucking reassure you. Some of the people in the chat fucking met me. They know what time it is. This is what you get no matter what. So when I drop that motherfucking link, I expect you to click it or forever hold your bitch ass peace.
Yeah, master boxer? Yes, of course. Does he take chances and, you know, trade up with his chin in the air? Not really. But against Cambosos, against that style, I feel like you've got the opportunity.
My camera's
off. Wrong button again.
I was
an
just
entertaining fight. I think if he
spazzing in the cam too. I thought my shit was fun.
call out for those big names in the division.
My boss got me all
Richardson,
pissed off,
Hitchens
and I'm hitting
fights
wrong
George
buttons and
Kambosos
shit.
this Saturday in New York. Eddie, Boots Ennis, what happened? Because we thought we were going to get the Teofimo Lopez fight. We've heard.
Oh, Thomas, I got
from,
real life haters,
Teofimo,
bro.
his side
I got people that,
saying that
yeah, I
just
mean,
Boots didn't
kind of
want
let
the
me
fight.
know, all
Can
right,
you shed some
I'm
light
getting
as to
somewhere and
what
shit.
happened
They hating on
with
me,
that
so
situation with that
let them
fight?
keep hating. I'm gonna act like
Just
I ain't
that
see the
the time's
first couple
up
times.
at
As soon as that
147,
shit get a little bit
unfortunately,
too
and
much,
you know,
pull
I
up.
think that
Fuck.
Boots felt that sooner or
Fuck out of
later
here.
he was gonna unravel.
You be live. I
You
can
just
pull up
saw
after this
Keyshawn do
finals
this
game. No, I'll be
kind
here,
of,
bro. We'll
you
be
know, I
here
don't
for a
think
couple
Boots would
hours
ever
tonight,
necessarily
bro.
behave like that,
I've been
but
cutting these shows short.
sooner or
We're not
later you're
doing
gonna
that tonight.
underperform,
We'll be here,
and it's
Doc.
gonna come on top of you because you stayed there too long.
Facts, King B.
And it was an agonizing
Shit,
decision
we gotta
because
wait
it was a
some
great
shows out
opportunity.
before we get a whole
I don't mean
crowd
any
in this
disrespect to
motherfucker.
Tito, but Boots
So
is a
we'll be
huge
live
favourite
for a
in that
minute.
fight. But he's like, after the last fight, you know, you got your doctors around you and your team around you. They run some tests and stuff like that. And he's like, it's kind of a bit dangerous for you to keep doing this. And you are going to perform so much better up at 154. So as agonizing as it is and as frustrating as it is, it's time.
And like, let's really just think about this though. What he just said is, Boots went to the doc, fucking get some testing, and shout out to YSM and KB. KB had YSM on his show earlier. Dope shit, KB as always, but I wasn't typing or saying shit. You know, I'm just there listening. It's all good. But Boots literally went to the doctor and they told him it's time to move up. He's a big kid too, and everybody sees it. Everybody knows it. Jaron Ennis performing at 100% is probably more along the lines of Villa. Remember the Villa fight where he started doing slow motion and fucking him up? That's what he'll do to Virgil Ortiz too. But just so all you duckers, you guys that say Jaron Ennis duck, but fucking you know damn well Jaron will put the fucking Beats by Dre down onto fucking Virgil Ortiz, but somehow he's still a duck to him. Boots performing at 100% is a scary fucking thing. All right? The kid is a demon. He's a real life fucking demon with a smile on his face. Looks like the nicest kid in the world. People are really starting to love him, and his whole entire city is behind him. He's a whole fucking problem. He's going to move up to 154. None of the champions gonna want anything to fucking do. Not one of them. How many is there? Terrence Crawford, they still want to call a champion there for some fucking reason. Terrence, drop that fucking belt. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing. Terrence Crawford ain't never coming back to 154 ever again. He's gonna go up there, get this Canelo smoke, get fucking beat on, and then ride off into the sunset with the land he just bought, kids, girls, out of here. Terrence ain't never coming back. So we got Virgil Ortiz as the WBC or an interim WBC. He might be the whole WBC now. He might fight fucking Buddy again, the dude that I just seen Boachuk. Oh, I bought the UFC fight pass for that Boachuk fight with Michael Fox. I wanted to fucking slam this computer, but I was live. That was a shit fight too for the first whole part of it. Fucking Boachuk getting in there and then they rob Fox. That's what it was that made me want to slam the computer. They robbed Fox. Fucking Boachuk is straight ass juice. I'm shocked that Virgil Ortiz had a fucking close fight with that dude. Super shocked. Got knocked down twice. He got robbed. Boachuk got robbed in the Ortiz fight. Boachuk gets a gift in the fucking Fox fight. That's why people really don't fuck with boxing. The rightful winners don't never win no fucking fights. They don't never get that shit, bro. And it's sad. Boots at 100%, they're all gonna duck, OG. They're all gonna duck him. 54, they're all gonna duck. It's gonna be a repeat of 47. He's gonna literally have to go get the IBF and fight Murtazaliev. I think Murtazaliev's fighting Lubin. So if I'm Boots, I want the winner of that fight. That's the route I go, because if Lubin wins it, which I don't see that happening, sorry Lubin fans, I see Murtazaliev smashing him out. It is what it is. Murtazaliev got them motherfucking cinder blocks and knocked Lubin all over. You see, Lubin got lucky. Lubin got hammers too, though. Lubin got hard ass punches too. Charlo smoked him, though. Like, all right, so these are my two options: the winner of the Lubin Murtazaliev fight, or give me Charlo. Go. I want the lineal. I'm lineal 47. Give me the lineal 54, and let's fucking have at it. Let's have a real knocking. What George Kambosos call that shit? Yo, I was laughing hard as shit earlier. He was fucking. KB was doing the Cambosos impression. I was laughing my ass off. He said a real hiding, a real knocking. You want to knock? Funny as shit, bro. But yeah, that's what Boots got to do. I think I'm gonna dog the rest of this press conference or fucking interview. I call that a press conference. The rest of this interview because I got all I wanted to get out of that. Jaron Ennis is now 154 pounder, 47. Brian Norman. What do you think about now? If Jaron leaves 54, I think Brian Norman probably rules that division supreme if he gets past Sasaki because people want to act like he's just going to go over to Japan and sign up for that fight, show up, and he wins. It doesn't go like that. Going all the way over to Japan. Are you in here, OG?
Yeah, I'm listening. I have a different opinion though. I think what you call it, Barrios beats Brian Norman.
You do?
Yeah.
I think it's a good fight anyways, but Brian Norman got super crack. I think he's got the type of shit that God only chooses. And in 8-ounce gloves. It's the only reason why I think Boots and him is a good fight. Because the kid got thunder crack. He got a fucking sock to him, bro. Punch you on the side of your
but his skill level, dude. I'm not convinced of his skill level.
But a lot, like the last fight against Cuevas, we did a big film study on Cuevas. Shout out to Aunt McQueen. Cuevas could fight a little bit. And in the way Norman handled him with his left hook looked fucking good. So, and that's another thing I'm sick of. In boxing, in what we can only judge you on your last bullshit. I watch film. I study these fucking fighters. I go by much more than their last fights. I can't. All we can judge you is on your last because a YouTuber told me that's what all we can do. We got to just judge you on your last. Fuck out of here. 3 fights at least. For me, I'm judging 3. Just so y'all know. Brian Norman is progressing. He's looking better. I hope he gets past Sasaki. I think he can. Him and Barrios or him and. See, what I think the real play is, and we talked about it, I think Pacquiao beats Barrios. Let's just fucking fairy tale land. I think it's so Floyd can come back and be the oldest champion ever. That's what I think. But everybody thinks it's Devin Haney that gets the winner of that fight. Like Devin Haney, he is number 1 at 47, but he ain't never fight at 47. Now with Jaron Ennis leaving, Devin Haney might have the balls to fight at full 47. I mean, Boots Ennis puts the fear of God in all these guys. Like real shit.
Bro, let's not even go there when we're talking about Haney and 47 because after what I've seen in that last fight, bro, I don't think he's got the balls to fucking. I just don't, dude. Until he proves to me that he can do better than that last fight, bro, and show me he's got balls again. No, dude. I'm sorry. I can't give you. Nope.
Where's Dank at? Dank pulled up for the smoke? Where'd Dank at? Where'd he pull up? He down in the chat somewhere. Oh, there he is. What's up with you, Dank? Salutations, bro. People don't know when we be talking shit to each other. It's just shit talking. It is what it is. But we got a fight to pick, man. And I do think Brian Norman's got a chance to be pretty good at 47. I like Brian Norman. When you're talking duck talk with Boots Ennis, he duck Boots. It is what it is, guys. Fighters duck shit every day. Especially nowadays. Nobody cares. Nobody's got to be great. Like where's Brian Norman's fucking want to be great shit at? You got offered $1 million payday. What? What are we even talking about? Like he ducked Jaron Ennis. The next champions will. Brian Norman's got a good chance to fucking be pretty good at 47. He just got to fucking play his cards right and knock these motherfuckers out. And he's got the punch to do it, dog. Like Brian Norman's got the punch. I just don't know if he's got the skills, like you said, man.
Right.
We got to see. We got to let this shit play out.
I ain't saying he can't punch. My thing is, though, it's just I'm not convinced on his skill level, dude.
I get that, but I see improvements. I see the hand was probably a fucking big deal. The Santillan fight, and I got to keep it 100 with everybody. I thought Santillan probably served him because I watched the Quentin Randall fight before that. I thought Brian Norman has the deer in the headlights look a lot, and he did even in the Cuevas fight. He got stumbled once, but he kept his fucking hands glued to his chin and worked and beat dude at a very fundamental level. So he shows signs of weakness, and he shows signs of he can be pretty good. I think Barrios is fucking battle tested. I don't give a fuck what Dank Father says about him. I don't care what nobody
Get it, Dave. We ain't playing.
You know, I don't care what people say about him. I know he can fight. I know what it is. I know he's not fucking sweet at anything, but he does everything well. That's what matters, bro. We're gonna go over this.
Let's face it, dude. Barrios comes to fight. I don't care what anybody says. Barrios will give you every freaking bit of what you're asking for.
All of it. All of it. We got some pretty good fights tomorrow too. We got Andy Cruz. We're only gonna pick 2 fights. I got 2 little clips of the weigh-in of each fight. Andy Cruz, Kambosos, Andy Cruz versus this dude, and you've seen this dude fight before. He's a Japanese dude, and he's gonna. Everybody thinks Andy Cruz is just because that's who they know. We know who Andy Cruz is. He's gonna show up here and get a fucking trophy. That's what the problem is. Everybody thinks just because you show up somewhere, you're gonna win or get a trophy. I don't know who the fuck raised you. My generation of parents and probably the generation before us gave all you little motherfuckers trophies. Shouldn't have done that.
I'll be damned. OKC won.
OKC won? Hell yeah.
Yes, they did.
Good shit. I'm always rooting for the underdog. Always, in pretty much every case besides. I don't know. Underdogs versus Tank. Underdogs versus David Benavidez. And dude, it's another thing. Like David Benavidez should be pound for pound, bro. I gotta start doing it. We gotta have a pound for pound show on this. Maybe next week. It's just like this is fucking.
You told me that 3 times. I wrote a list and never got to use it.
Well, shit. If you got it, we'll bust it right here. We'll freestyle this motherfucker. I think David Benavidez should be the pound for pound. It should be everybody's pound for pound. But you know why he won't be everybody's pound for pound, or the pound for pound? Because he's not a top ranked fighter.
We'll do our pound for pound next week. Let's do that.
Next week, Friday, we're having a pound for pound show. We're going to tear this bitch down. So everybody in the chat, next week, pound for pound show. Tell me who the fuck y'all pound for pound is. David Benavidez is pretty hard to top for anybody, to me anyways. We got Andy Cruz versus Hinori Mishiroa. I watched this dude fight before. He is a determined motherfucker. He comes to fight. Shout out to Marcos again. We got all Fight Hub videos tonight. Marcos, appreciate you. We're liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good noise. YouTube, learning purposes only. We're trying to promote a fight, so don't fucking copyright us. Thank you.
Our next contest is brought to you by
my camera off because I'm trying to have a good time.
As we go 12 rounds for the IBF Lightweight World Title Eliminator. Now making his way to the stage, professional record, 17 victories, 1 defeat.
I'm so glad this dude got a good beard style. He used to have his shit jacked up.
Here is the reigning Japanese lightweight champion,
We don't make it, not even an honorable mention, my boy. What's up with you, Joey? Salute.
His opponent now making his way to the stage. His young professional record.
Yo, bro. You know what we need? We need some support. The motherfucking Cash App is working. Well, the super chat, and if you can't do that, smash the like button. Share this shit out. If you're on Twitter, give us a retweet or some sort of fucking engagement, a follow. Most likely, if you're not a weirdo, I'll probably follow you back. Like real shit. This shit ain't easy. What we do is not easy. It's very hard work, very time consuming. Fucking show some love. I show some love everywhere I fucking go. It's just what I do because I keep it fucking G.
Here is the 2020 Olympic gold medalist and the reigning and undefeated IBF International and WBA Continental Latin America's lightweight champion, Damas y caballeros, presentando el orgullo de las grandes matanzas Cuba, el diamante, Andy Cruz. Down the scale, Illinois Michelle. 134.6 for Nishino. 134.6. And down the scale, Andy Diamante Cruz.
Why is it 10 things to learn? This motherfucking shit, bro. Bozy had a fighter fight today. Dude made easy work of his competition. This is a good fight, though, man. Let's see the face off.
He's John's daddy.
Who y'all got, chat?
Going with Cruz.
You going with Cruz?
Oh yeah.
Dude on the right's gonna bring the fight. And listen, what I've seen out of Andy Cruz lately is he don't got no he's trained by Bozy, and he makes all you can tell Bozy fighters too. It's like all great trainers, you can see their fucking work in real time. Like Bomac, you can tell a Bomac fighter from a mile away, whether he's on Pro Box or fucking DAZN or fucking Top Rank or PBs. You can see a fucking Bomac fighter from a mile away. Bozy, a dungeon fighter from Philly, you can see them a mile away. But what Andy Cruz doesn't have that most Philly fighters have, it's called a fucking killer instinct. He just doesn't have it. Sorry, if you're an Andy Cruz fan, I'm sorry. I literally had a parlay, a fucking 4-bet parlay the last time this fucking dude fought. He had the dude hurt 5 fucking times. Shakur Stevenson was at the fight. It's when all the big hand tweets came out. Listen, Andy Cruz had this dude hurt, and I'm banking on a $2,800 parlay. This fucking dude watches the guy get better. Just watches him recover. Stings him, watches him get fucking good. 2 rounds later, Bozy Ennis is like, what are you doing, man? Fucking gotta go stop him. Go get him. The kid just don't got no killer instinct. He don't. He's going to box his way to victory probably. But this dude, I'm going with Cruz. But, man, see? Doc knows. Doc's a fucking boxing nerd. He knows every one of these dudes that's throwing punches no matter what. This dude's going to come to fucking fight, bro. If I had to pick an upset on this card, this would be the fight. This would be it. But I think Andy's probably going to box his way to victory. He just don't got no killer instinct. I would love to see if maybe working with Bozy and Boots and all these killers in Philly will make him have it. But it's hard to teach that thing. It's hard to teach that kind of thing. It's an instinctual thing. It's a fucking fight or flight. You see this dude hurt, but you're kind of looking at him like, is he hurt? I don't know if I should go for it, but I'm too bitch made to actually just open up and fucking actually get caught with some shit. So I'm going to lean back here and just keep doing what I was doing and be patient.
I think Andy Cruz doubts himself because he don't have real decent power. He's got pop, but he don't have power. That's what makes him the way he is.
He's got a little crack to him, but not, I don't know if it's enough, but he sees the guy get hurt and he just watches him fucking recover. He never goes and gets him. I don't know what it is, but it's to me, what it's screaming is no killer instinct, and you can't teach that shit, bro. You just can't. Yeah, the Antonio Moran fight still has me a bit nervous. Andy stopped him, but he got stung pretty badly. LOL. I would love to see him versus Murataya, though. Me too, and that's the route he's taking, the IBF. I want to see him and Keyshawn, but Keyshawn bounced to 140, and I get it. If you can't make the weight, you can't make the weight. Who wants to see you stretched out because you're fucking cutting too much weight? I certainly don't. I think we get robbed of the majority of the fights we would get if these guys would just stop draining out. They would just stop bringing themselves out, fucking move up 5 pounds, 4 pounds, 7 pounds, whatever it is that jump is. You move up. Look at Tiger Johnson. He looked kind of a little average in his last go at it, but bro, it does wonders. We get better fights. I think we're fucking lacking on the fight department because these dudes are too drained. They literally ain't got it in their gas tank. They're too afraid to go fucking let 10 punches go because they're fucking feeling like a piece of rubber or a spaghetti string because they ain't got no fucking energy because it's not normal. There's nothing about what boxers do to make weights that is normal. Gaining 20 something pounds overnight, that'll give you gas tank issues no matter what. And people want to know why. Oh, you can't tell if Caleb is a juiced up fighter, he's always gassing out. That's because of, you know how much weight Caleb is shedding off that body. He's like a little bit shorter than me. He's like 200 and something pounds guaranteed walking around. That dude's 210, 200, right there, maybe 195, going down to 68. It's a lot of weight. All the steroids in the world can't make you look good when you're depleted. But that's what I think Snack is. I think Snack and Victor can help you fucking wick it all off, put it all back on in one day, and there ain't never no test, no nothing. But guess what? We can fucking cut down to one more weight class lower than the rest of our peers that are our size. So we're gonna get a fucking competition edge that way. That's just what I think Snack is. I don't think it has anything to do with nothing but weight cutting and fucking little nutritional boost. But fuck that. I ain't trying to talk about that. This is a good fight. This is a real good fight. It's an IBF eliminator. And if we're all fans of the IBF and we know what the IBF's doing, they're trying to make guys fight. Yeah, I would have liked that storyline with Key too. And it still could possibly happen. Like, just I don't want to kick Keyshawn while he's down at all. That's not what.
Dude, I want to see Andy Cruz and Keyshawn. Been wanting to see it.
Yes, I know. You say it all the time. Shout out to Miss Dude. I don't want to kick Keyshawn while he's down at all. But I just don't like. I got to start questioning. I got to like the man, the heart, the fucking just like wanting your lick back. You should want that. If I'm Keyshawn, I stand on. I make Andy duck me already. Like I've already done that. You know what I'm saying? I would already send him contracts and making him duck publicly and then tell the fucking public, you see what it was. Until it's ready, we'll fight when it's ready. Because they got to fight. They got to fight. But you see the way Andy was talking? You ain't see shit. I know you're working. And Andy Cruz called him a bitch and said he's his son and all sorts of shit, bro.
Yeah, I saw that bullet.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Crazy. If I'm Keyshawn, what?
Well, you think I said earlier that was his daddy.
You know I beat you in the fucking Olympics. Now I'm gonna beat your ass for real in these 8-ounce gloves and no headgear. Because if I see Andy Cruz lacks killer instinct, believe you me, Team Keyshawn sees he lacks killer instinct. And so does everybody else that's in fucking boxing. They see he ain't with the smoke. You get a guy hurt, you're just standing there watching it. Yeah, I'll take that all day, bro. You know what I mean? So he should have had this. I think Andy he could get upset, but he's probably going to box his way to victory. Most likely, Andy's the fucking winner of this fight, but if I did have to choose an upset, it's this one. It's a tough fight, but I'm definitely going for Andy and rooting for Andy because I want to see him win. I want to see the bigger fights he has planned and has to get to. I want to see them shits pan out. But make no mistake, just because you lose in boxing doesn't mean your big fights and the guys that you have plans on fighting later on down the road have to go anywhere. They don't. Boxing has never went like that. It's just the Floyd Mayweather era. Got all these fucking fans and people gassed up over losses, bro, and undefeated records. It's crazy to me. Yeah, the boxers kind of want them undefeated records because they know you don't get to mega paydays unless you fucking come back and fight all these fights. And let's be honest, None of these dudes fight enough to even make it back from losses. So it is what it is, man. We got to do better. Let these guys lose. Let them fight their way back. But I just don't know how much they're willing to fight their way back. Andy Cruz, hopefully he can fucking find his killer instinct. I love to watch a Bozy fighter fight because they come to fight. They come for the kill. They come to fucking put on a show. That's just how Bozy's style is. He ain't going to go out there, avoid contact. So good fight. Great fight, Eddie. Thanks for putting it on. On to the next one. Let's get this Hitchens and Kambosos shit. Let me pull this up. Damn, I need a water.
My Hitchens is going to box the socks off of Cambo.
What? Are we going to box the socks off? You think Andy's going to box us? Oh,
Hitchens is going to box the socks off of Cambo.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Well, I mean, a lot of people are starting to. And listen, bro, if there's a fight like the Lemos fight, he kind of fights like George a little bit. He does, bro. He kind of fights like George a little bit. George is bigger than fucking Lemos. That's a tough fight. All right, let me share the screen because.
Yeah, but George, look, bro. The one thing we know about freaking George, he does not know how to do pure boxers. That's why Devin beat him so easily. Devin made him look so amateurish it wasn't even funny.
Just standing there, just taking jab after jab after
bro.
jab after beat, bro. It was hard to watch.
You don't think Hitchens watched that fight over and over again going into this?
Yes, and Hitchens might have a better jab than Devin. Joseph Jackson
said we better do him up and spit him out, bro.
You don't have feet, and no doubt you don't have feet, King B. And yeah, Hitchens should chew him up and spit him out. But bro, wait till you see this video. Hitchens, this is a ceremonial weigh-in. This is like 5-6 hours after the real shit. This kid, he cuts a lot of weight. You know why he looks so bad too? Because he ain't got no fucking body fat on him to cut the weight off of. He looked bad, OG. I seen like in midweek during this week, he started looking like shit. He started fucking wearing the fucking weight cut. This can go bad for him. It really could, but he should handle business and make easy work of George Kambosos. Make no mistake of what I'm saying. Watch, though. He's kind of fucking, he's kind of thin, bro. Shout out to Fight Hub. Hold up. I gotta hit the like button and do that. Shout out to Marcos working hard as up out here. Salute to your YouTube. This is for YouTube purposes only.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome everybody here in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, New York, USA, for the official weigh-in for a big night of World Championship professional.
Oh shit! What up with you, Cornerland? Salute, Corner Lard. Is that how you say it? Corner Lard. Welcome to the live stream, my boy. He comments all the time on the shorts. We appreciate you, bro. Thanks for stopping through this. Yeah. No, I didn't want to do this with this fucking phone. Come on, dog. Oh shit. No, that's my dog, bro. Don't time him out. Let me get you right, bro. Yeah, they hid you too. Don't hide him. He's cool as shit. I can't give you a wrench right now because I'm on a different hold up a minute. No. Close player, motherfucker. Give me a second. My bad, fam. Here, let me play this. My bad. My boy be commenting on all this short. I gotta say that. Stop doing that. Stop fucking doing that. This fucking phone is wild crazy. Salute to you, Corner Lard. Corner Lard. I don't even know how to say it. Salute to you, though, bro. Mason Duck Santos in the breaking news from that night. No, you didn't. Good timeout though, King B. I would have popped him too, dog. I get you. That's why you got a big wrench, you my dog. But listen, bro, we can't fucking call Mason no duck for not fighting a fucking puncher like Edwin De Los Santos on a 1-day notice, bro. We not doing that, champ. But salute to you, corner. Appreciate you pulling up and seeing the shit and supporting the channel. We appreciate you, bro. Smash the like. Hitchens lose. He set New York back 10 years. Nah, dang, that's like 20, dude. That's 20 of them. 2 decades. Oh shit. The dreads is turning. The dreads is turning. He'll be out here talking shit to his great. It would be too. That Michael Buffer with dreads and shit. Matter of fact, I should have played fucking George Cambosos Sr. OG hit Richardson Hitchens trainer with the microphone during the press conference. I should have fucking played that instead of the Eddie Hearn shit, but I just wanted the Boots info out of that interview. But yo, fucking George Cambosos' dad hit Buddy with a microphone and shit. They're gonna go at it tomorrow. And I think Richardson is like, he's seen the 2 fucking fights with Haney. He knows George Kambosos ain't got that much crack, but then again, weight shaving. But he fought Devin Haney, but he couldn't punch. He couldn't hit Devin Haney. Like, he could not fucking touch him. But for some reason, I don't know why I'm a little nervous for Richardson. Watch, you'll see. He's thin, bro. He's cut up, but then you see, watch, George don't look like he fucking even trained for this fight in this midsection. Watch. Okay, I'm gonna let it play. And most talking about my city. Fuck out of here. Shit,
Absolutely perfect. 19 fights, 19 victories with 7
you think so, Dank?
by way of knockout. He fights out of the beautiful borough of Brooklyn, New York,
Facts,
USA.
Dank.
Here is the 2016 Olympian and the reigning, defending.
Yo, he better beat him worse than Devin. I'm about to get this motherfucking win, yo. Oh, I thought there was Crawford. See, OG, listen. This fucking dude is either fighting at his true walk around weight or he ain't trained for this fight, guys. Like, real shit.
He's a little bitty dude, bro.
Look at his fucking love handles. You ain't gonna tell me he's in shape. Richardson better make easy fucking work of this dude. It better be over as fast as it started. I need Richardson to put in some fucking work, dude. This dude got love handles. I'm about to search up his last fucking weigh-in to see if he looked like that too. Because he had a fight in Australia at 140. He's had a fight. He's won since the Lomachenko fight. He fought one of the up-and-coming fucking Australian dudes. We watched the fight together, I think, bro.
I think so.
Yeah, we watched his last fight, but he's got love handles. He ain't ready for no Richardson. That kind of just pissed me off just now. I ain't see that till just now. Look at this dude. This is ours. This ain't their real weigh-in. This ain't no fucking, let's see how much he weighs. They already know how much they weigh. He's already been hydrated for 4-something hours. 5, 6 hours. Who knows? This weigh-in was at 1 o'clock. They probably weighed in at 9 o'clock. This weigh-in was at like 2 o'clock. Right? Cambosos looks soft. Exactly, Big Supreme. It's crazy. So this, all right, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 4 hours at least. He had a fucking small meal. Boxing hacker. Salutations, bro.
Oh,
Salute
God.
to y'all. Y'all need to fucking smash the like, support the fucking channel. We're dropping the link in a second for you goofies, but we need some support. What'd you say? Oh God, for boxing hacker? Oh.
Yeah, boxing hacker reminds me of the clown that's announcing everything.
Diamante fucking
Diamante.
an honorary. Tank said the Diamante guy's an honorary angry white man.
Bro, I cannot wait as Eddie Hearn seeing this dude. First thing I'd do if I was Eddie Hearn was make him go cut that stupid looking hair off his head.
Bro, listen, I know about genetics, right? Yeah, that hair is corny, but listen, I'm looking at Richardson Hitchens right now. He's had 4 hours to hydrate. People want to say he's too small for 47, but he's too big for 140. So what are they supposed to have? A 143 and a half, a Devin Richardson fucking weight. And guess what? Bill Haney's there for. Bill Haney is scouting. He's seeing if Richardson can fuck with Devin. He's been showing up to Richardson's gym. He moved to New York. Whatever. But he's
been leave Richardson alone.
He's scouting. I'm telling you, they think they can get Richardson.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get their ass kicked if they get in the ring with him.
World's most boring fight ever. And Richardson Hitchens is right hand dominant so fucking bad. Look how much bigger his right side of his body is compared to his left. Like, is that just me seeing it like that? Am I tweaking? He is right hand dominant. His left hand ain't got nothing on it. But that's just me. He's big. He's fucking big for this weight class. He's been hydrating. He's in shape. Kambosos, not so much, bro. Kambosos looked like he fucking just showed up eating ice cream and shit. Let's see them face to face. Hold on, I'm gonna keep playing. Because Richardson, when he fights IBF, you can't call him no weight bully when you can adhere to that hydration. Oh, look at that. You know who that is, OG? You know who this guy is?
Who?
Scooter. That's the dude who gave Ryan the fucking PEDs.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Man, frequents on stage?
Yeah, that's Scoop. That's the Scoop. That's the one. That's the guy, bro. That's the fucking snack, fucking mole, fucking. Yeah, that's him, bro.
That motherfucker there.
That's Richardson's homeboy. So hey, just to let's put some context to who fucking.
Which one is it?
The white right here. You see my stylus? You see the pointer? I'm circling his head.
The old man.
Yep, right here. This guy. I'm pointing
There's
at
that
him.
motherfucker that slipped fucking Ryan the fucking PEDs.
This guy.
Yep. One that fucking Zab Judah sent over, who happens to be Devin Haney's freaking godfather. But nothing here, nothing suspicious around this.
Gibbler here. He's picking his nose and eating it. Yeah. He's that's the one. That's the guy. He's the fucking corporate. So he's now giving Richardson them tainted. I'm just fucking kidding, guys. He ain't good.
Good is preparing him for Devin.
Don't ask, don't tell. Just give me a show, man. I'm about to drop the link. Let's go. Let's let this play. They're about to do a face off. George ain't ready for this smoke.
Shut up, hacker.
Oh, hacker. Oh, hacker. Yes, he did. Ryan said it. Fucking, they found the supplement. They found the fucking. Whether you guys think Ryan put it in there or Scooter put it in there, they found the shit, bro. It is what it is, dog. He definitely fucking. He looks like a greaseball. I have uncles like that, man. Do you understand? I know what kind of character he is. Fuck. You get over it because your favorite fighter's involved. Like, you guys just hear something or anything about that involves your favorite fucking fighter, Devin Haney, and it's fucking, you guys go batshit because you're hypnotized by William Haney. William Haney is a better fucking talker than Devin Haney is a fighter.
That's a fact.
Yep. That's what it is, dog. Bill Haney can yap better than Devin can fucking jab. That's what it is, dog. Let's watch her face, dog. Hold up. The Cambo looks like he got a little ammo there. He's sucking it in. Looking big for the camera, selling a fight. I'm a fighter, selling a fight. Yeah, I don't know if he even trained, bro. He had a couple little scenes in the gym on the lead up to this fucking fight. He's been capping ever since, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't think he's just collecting the $1 million or whatever it is he
He's
gets
had the
paid. I don't even-
luckiest career in the world. Just think about this, bro. If frickin' Tio would have took him seriously, he'd have never seen them belts.
Never.
Never.
We got this fucking this phone just keeps casting to the player. I don't want to do this. Yeah, bro, he would have never seen the light of day. Boxing hacker, get over it. The guy sucks. I hope you're betting on Cambosos, right? All this fucking talk about how good of a fighter Cambosos is all these fucking days, all these times. You better be betting on fucking Bozo, boxing hacker. Let me get the link for everybody. All right, let's see this. The sheer fucking size difference of these guys is crazy. Is Richardson bigger than Devin? I think they're probably like the same exact size. So, bro, like these dudes kill themselves to make these weights. I don't give a fuck what they tell the camera. Devin is finally at a weight class 143 or 44, whatever it is he chooses on the night, to where it's probably manageable for him. Richardson at 140, ducking Matias because of the rehydration, then finally fighting for it because Paro won the belt, and then acting like you would have took any fight. It's crazy, bro. Just stop cutting all this fucking weight. I'm so sick of the weight cuts because we get robbed, bro. We get robbed out of the fights that could be because these dudes are all fucking spaghetti. They're all fucking noodles, bro. They can't perform anywhere near their fucking talent and skill level because they're just too cut. They've wicked too much off, bro. That's what it is, man. It just is what it is. This is going to be a fucking fight if Kambosos actually came to fucking fight, but I don't think he did. He's probably going to get jabbed off. I pray to God, the way Richardson was talking, he needs to stop him. Like, he 100% has to stop Kambosos, in my opinion. I guess just boxing to the victory. I guess you guys got that. You know what I mean? You guys are all going to fucking... Big Dre, what's up? But you guys are all going to be okay with him just winning, just going out there and point. I'm not okay with that. I want Richardson to stop Kambosos, do what Devin Haney couldn't do. You know what I mean?
Hey, Dre, what's good?
What's up with you, Big Dre?
What's up, old school? What's up, D1? How you guys doing tonight, man?
Fantastic, bro. Happy it's Friday.
Tired as fuck, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I feel you.
But a long,
I've been
rough
in the damn
week.
car all day. Shit.
No doubt. I know you work hard as shit, OG, too.
Dude, I got to drive to Hammond tomorrow, so I'm going to hang with you as long as I can, though.
Yeah, I know. Big Dre be working his ass off, too. He knows what it is.
I had to go.
The floor is yours, Big Drake.
You lost his volume or something.
Yeah. Think you muted yourself, big dog. Yeah,
Oh my lord.
D1, old school.
What's up? Boxing
Now I gotta get high.
What's
Literally
up,
5 people. Oh, sorry, one person left. Fucking Miss Joette was like, I'm out of here.
She'll be all right.
Why you gotta run our people off, hacker?
Man, look,
Get a
only
water,
strong can
so-
survive.
Oh, gee, you got this for a sec. I gotta go get a water.
Yeah, I'll bitch hacker out for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. What's up, people?
What's up, hacker?
Yo,
How you doing tonight, man?
Pretty good, brother. Yo, I'm super stoked for this fight, man. I've been watching the lead up. It's been really good, you know.
I was gonna drive up there for it. I was gonna
Oh, for real?
literally go up there and fucking see what's up, but
Dude, Hitchens is gonna jab the snot off fucking Kambosos.
It does look like a bad style matchup, but I feel like Cambosos is gonna. Something tells me Cambosos might show up in this fight. You know.
Dude, Kambosos didn't show up this fight, any other fight. He ain't got the skills.
You can't say that, man. He won his last fight. You know it, right?
Yeah, against who?
I didn't know that, brother, but he won.
he was a puncher from
Against who?
I forget the brother's name. Yeah, he won though.
he was a puncher from Australia. It was some
Yeah, the dude from
crush.
Australia.
What's up with you, OG? Salute to you, man.
My dude crush.
Yeah.
And no excuses for Teal. Cambosos beat Teal, man. We gotta stop.
Man,
this
shut. Just stop
let
it,
this
bro.
Teal-
If Teal would have took that damn fight serious, he'd
Oh
have
my
slaughtered
God.
Kambosos. But Teal was too busy jumping on stage with Canelo, trying to compare belts when he won undisputed, and all kinds of other dumb fucking garbage he was doing instead of
Old school.
training.
They shit on.
If was a fifth, we all be drunk, right?
Yeah, but listen, like I'm of the opinion that
That's all I gotta say.
you
There,
back,
man.
Big Dre. You fell
Yeah,
off
I'm
there
back,
for a
man.
minute. All right, but yo, I'm of the opinion that like I think Tio was undisputed. Like I know
Huh?
why I know the technicality they gave Tio to not be undisputed. Like,
He wasn't undisputed.
yeah, why? Because what? Why?
So because of the dispute, the fact that the dispute means he's not undisputed,
What's the
right?
dispute?
So
So
the
Devin
dispute
Haney
is-
was
so the-
undisputed because there was
So
a
the dispute is that
David.
Devin Haney got elevated to the WBC championship, super championship belt, right?
But why? But okay, let's talk about that. Did he beat
Yeah.
Lomachenko to get elevated?
No, he didn't. But Lomachenko requested.
End of
Wait.
story. End of
No,
story.
no.
End
There's
of
a story. The only way you're
No.
undisputed is you need the championship belts.
I know what
franchise belt, not
they're
championship belt.
telling you. I know what the narrative
No,
was. They
no, I'm
told
telling
you
you
for
this-
you to believe that because they changed the rule and they made the legacy belt and this belt and that belt. But
Well,
the
Lomachenko
fact of
created
the
the
matter, here's the
belt.
facts of it.
Yeah.
Tio beat Lomachenko, who
Yeah.
was in fact the motherfucking man, had the belts, all of the shit. The WBC made a fucking ruling for their little darling Devin Haney, gave him a fucking paper championship, gave Loma the legacy
not how it
belt
went.
or whatever the fuck it was called, and let him fight
That's
Tio
not how it went.
and go for undisputed.
That's not how it went, guys. That's not how it
Yes,
went.
it is.
Tio, I mean, Lomachenko was supposed to fight Devin Haney. Lomachenko didn't want to fight him. So
Because he had a fucking fight
so
with a guy that had the fucking
requested
IBF. What do you the real belt?
He
The real
requested
IBF. Devin
the
Haney was
franchise
a
title.
fucking
The problem-
challenger.
Wait, D1. The problem with the franchise
No.
title.
Devin Haney was a challenger.
Wait,
Fucking Tio had the IBF belt. Who am I fighting? If I'm Lomachenko, I go for undisputed. Do I want to fight Devin Haney, a fucking contender, or do I want to fight the IBF champion, who is the key to making me undisputed? Which
Yeah, but
fight
you have to fight your mandatory. And here's the problem. So here's the problem.
Fuck outta here.
No,
Not on
wait,
an
let's talk about.
undisputed run.
Hold on, let's talk about this.
Outta here.
Wait.
Fuck
1
outta
second,
here,
D1.
dude.
1 second.
You
1
guys
second.
are fucking.
No,
You're clouded by Bill
wait.
Haney.
1 second.
See, this is why I gotta get high, hacker.
franchise belt is not a championship belt. It's an award. Remember that. It's not. You can't. You actually couldn't win the franchise title.
It don't matter. He
You
was
didn't
the
win it. You have
fucking
to- you have to-
champion.
you
He
have to
was the
petition
champion.
for it.
He was the WBC champion.
No, it's
Ain't
not a
nobody beat him
championship
for it.
belt. It's not a championship belt. You can't win it
Oh
in the
my
ring.
God! Shut the fuck up.
Tio
He
didn't
had
win
the
the,
real
he didn't
fucking
win that belt. He
WBC
requested
champion.
it. You realize that, right? Tio didn't win the WBC franchise. He requested the belt.
Wow, bro.
He requested the franchise title if he was to win. You can't win.
He didn't request shit.
Yes, he did.
Suleiman
He requested
tried
if
to
you-
please
you could not-
everybody involved and started making shit up.
Technically speaking, you could not take the franchise title away from Lomachenko because it wasn't a
Yeah,
title
I
you
don't
could
care
win.
about that.
Thanks,
So,
I
Father.
know
Exactly.
if you
who
can't win a
was
championship
a
belt, it's not part
champion.
of
I
the
don't
WBC
care about the
championship
red
title.
tape and the words and what they told you what really happened. Lomachenko was, in fact, the motherfucking champion. There was no other.
He dropped his title, man.
Tio to get the
He
red
dropped his
fucking
title.
belt.
You can't
Stop
Tio
it.
had his chance. Why did Tio fight? Why
Stop
did he
it,
fight
dude. We still,
Kambosos?
you're acting like you lose all common sense because your fighter got a paper championship. So
It's not
now
about
he's
paper
the
champ.
champ because I liked his
Charles
last fight.
got
He
a
didn't
paper
beat the
championship.
champion.
Boots got
He
paper
didn't beat the
championship.
champ.
But let's talk about the reality of
Evan
it.
Haney had
It
a
was-
paper
it was-
championship. The email champion. What are you
It was
talking
by
about?
choice of Lomachenko, and then it became a by choice of Tio. Why they never became undisputed? Tio had the right to fight Devin. Remember that. Top rank. Bob Arum wanted him to fight Devin. He chose to go against Top rank to fight Kambosos. He chose
Because
that.
Kambosos had the other fucking belt. Put
Kambosos
yourself
had
in
no belt.
Lomachenko's. Stop.
Kambosos wasn't
Stop.
mandatory for Tio. He was not. He
Listen,
didn't have a
when I
belt.
start talking, it's time for you to stop talking. Let me finish my fucking talk. Teofimo Lopez had the last fucking piece of the puzzle. Bill Haney and fucking Devin Haney were being little brats, bugging the WBC, not allowing fucking Loma to go on his undisputed run because they wanted to fucking fight for all the unified champion. And that's why you're making the argument you're making because you're a Devin Haney fan. But if I'm Lomachenko and I'm a fighter, you know what I do? I say, fuck you, Haney's. I got to get that other red belt.
Yeah, but
Right
you
now,
can't
I'm the
have
green
made
belt
up
champion.
and become
I'm on a
undisputed
run.
with an
Boxing
imaginary
takes
title.
time.
That doesn't work that way.
Oh my
You can't have
God.
a made up.
You're
You can't have a
cutting me
belt.
off.
It's not
You're
a
cutting
championship
me
belt.
off. You're cutting me off, and you're gonna get thrown the fuck
All right,
backstage.
go ahead.
And I don't want to do this shit to you, buddy.
Go ahead,
I
go
don't. But
Go
you
ahead.
cause it. I'm gonna let you talk. Oh, you can't tell a champion that. Listen, we all knew exactly what it was with Lomachenko as soon as he got to 135. We all knew what it was before Devin Haney fought his way up in the ranks. Any of that. We knew Lomachenko was going to 35 for undisputed. Every one of the sanctioning bodies were fucking told all of it. Bill Haney comes in after winning a fight against fucking whoever it was, Abduliev or the kid he knocked out, whatever made him the 47 or the 35 contender for that fucking belt. Loma was already in midst of on an undisputed run. He was already going after Tio, but the problem is boxing moves so fucking slow that people like Bill Haney and the contender can motion these fucking files and make Mauricio Suleiman try to get 3% from another guy. Fuck it. Let me throw that and give Loma this. He's going to go for undisputed no matter what. It's all a money play. We know in good conscience Lomachenko was going for undisputed. He was going after Teofimo before Devin and Bill started fucking crying about their stupid paper championship. You can't fucking penalize Lomachenko for a sport that moves at a fucking snail's pace. He was already in the midst of going for undisputed. Devin Haney shouldn't even be fucking talked about in this conversation. Fuck out of here. If I'm Lomachenko, I don't fight Devin Haney neither. I go after Tio and complete my undisputed run. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Okay, so do you mind if I respond then?
Respond, kid.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Yeah, he can. You're right. When Lomachenko went to 135, he was going for undisputed, right? The problem was he didn't want to fight Devin. Devin got to the point where he could petition to fight Lomachenko, right, for his WBC title. Lomachenko dropped his WBC super champion.
Yeah, because
once you drop, wait, let me.
Designation. How do you drop it?
Wait,
it was a morality thing. It was fuck. You're gonna do this to me now when you guys already know
so
my
it doesn't
plan.
matter. It doesn't matter. The only way you're undisputed, you need all four. It's just like
No,
collecting
stop,
all
dude.
the
You're going
animal
off
things,
technicalities
right?
and
The only
shit.
way the
This is
gauntlet
what I'm
works,
saying
you have
with
to
you,
get
bro.
all the rings, all the
You
stones.
guys
the Infinity
all
Stones.
do this
You need
shit. All
the
you
belts.
boxing debaters, you all want to go off
Wait,
work.
let's talk about. Wait, can I speak, guys?
Word salads and fucking. It's come on, bro. We all
Can I
knew
speak
what
about-
Loma's
let me
plan
speak
was.
about it
He
real
was
quick.
going after in Big Supreme. To answer your question, yes, Cambosos was technically undisputed.
Okay,
To me,
let me speak real quick, guys. Hold on 1 second, right? So the title that Lomachenko got, the only other person who had it was Canelo. It was a franchise.
I know.
It
I
wasn't
know.
a championship
I don't like
title.
it. I don't like it then. I didn't like it now, but I knew what Loma was doing.
Yeah,
I know why Loma got that.
yeah, and
I
so
know
it's
why
good.
he wanted to duck Devin Haney because he was already in the midst. The play was already rolling,
I
kid.
hear you. I hear you. But you can't be undisputed without all the
He would
belts.
have got to Devin. You don't think Lomachenko would have fought Devin after he got Tio? If he would have
So
beat Tio, I bet you he would have.
it doesn't
Loma
change.
ain't
You
worried
can't.
about none of these dudes. What are you talking about?
Wait. You cannot. Again.
You guys talk down on these fucking like Lomachenko is somebody that will fight everybody. He
I
did
would
it.
tell that. I don't know if he'll fight everybody, but again, let's
Not
let's
10.
get,
Fucking you
let,
get. He's old, bro. You what?
wait.
Lomachenko was a warrior fighting for
Hold up,
glory.
guys. Hold up. So let me just lay
So much.
let me just lay this foundation out for you guys, right?
Same way you do, but you guys want to down him. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
So let me just lay
Alan
this out for you guys.
Sostain. Hold up, you got to stop because Alan just hit me with a cash app. Salute to you, Alan Sostain. Appreciate you, my boy. Salute to you.
Shout out to the super chatters. And yeah, that was a devastating knockout. Jeez.
That's the camp that killed Caleb Plant too. That sucked Caleb Plant right out of that ring, or else we would have been treated to more of those. So it is what it is.
So the only way you become undisputed, you need all championship belts. The franchise title was never a championship belt. It was an award, just like the Ring
I
Magazine.
know exactly what it is, bro.
It was
but
just an award. And it was only given to Lomachenko. Nobody can, in theory, nobody can actually win it.
you know why? Because Mauricio Suleiman, and I said it in the fucking, I was just going off. He wanted to get another 3% from Devin Haney, and Bill Haney and Devin Haney. Look how they treat him right now. They're boxing's little darlings, bro. They are fucking very privileged. They get rulings when they shouldn't. Like they're fucking privileged, bro. They're the number one 47-pound fighter right now, and they never fight there.
We're just talking about undisputed. We're just talking about undisputed.
I know you're trying to keep it into a barrier. I know.
Or a franchise title whatsoever.
The
WBC tried to switch the rule later on, said that was their main title, but still, it's not a championship belt because you cannot win it in the ring. You have to request it. Tio requested it from Lomachenko.
But like, see, right? This is where we tell you guys all the time. You guys that root for certain boxers instead of boxing. The whole time, me and the OGs here rooting for boxing and watching boxing. We watched Loma from the start. We didn't give a fuck about Devin Haney. I'm watching this guy already in motion. Play is already rolling. He's already in his undisputed run. Devin Haney is just fucking throwing. He wanted to take them belts. I get why he put in the petitions, and I'm not mad at him for it. I'm just saying a guy had a clear-cut fucking path, bro. And you guys always want to fucking it's more about the boxer than it is the boxing. We already watched.
Lomachenko never really wanted to fight that.
We already knew. I'm just saying, bro. A lot of you guys are casuals. You know, I watched the OTX card tonight. Like, all things watch the OTX card. Me and him were fucking chatting about it. Like, we watch all the boxing. I don't care what Devin Haney's fucking shit was. Loma had a play in motion, bro. Everybody knew it.
Yeah, but he still
can't play it out.
You can't play, but you can't be undisputed with all the championship titles.
Instead,
I don't know
we got
how
the most press out of it, the email belt, and that's why we all know who Devin Haney is.
He gave it up. He didn't have to give it up. He could have fought Devin.
He did. Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm going after the IBF champion because that completes undisputed.
Not if you drop a belt. It doesn't complete undisputed if you
fucking
drop it.
Devin Haney. Devin Haney shouldn't even have petitioned
if you drop a belt, but you don't become undisputed.
He should have let fucking Loma go for undisputed and then called out the winner. He was right there.
Why?
What?
Lomachenko, they're all fighters, right? He wants his shot too. It is what it is. You want to go? You want your? I have to wait because you want to do your plan. No, I'm a fighter too, and I've earned the right.
I hear you
for that title. Why not?
But he jumped magnificent fucking spots in the rankings. What was Devin Haney's run up to fighting, being Loma's mandatory? Who did he fight to become Loma's mandatory?
Well,
and be able to take that belt from Loma off of some technicality bullshit. Who did he fight?
Regardless, he
already fought for him. Gamboa.
Yeah, I mean, he fought Gamboa, but he already earned the right. Everybody knows Devin earned that right.
He
Y'all
earned
acting like
it.
you don't know Devin
Yeah.
earned the right. It's so weird, man.
All right.
He
How
earned the
much
right.
is Bill
Well,
Haney paying you, Hacker?
everybody.
I mean,
Huh?
what'd you
What'd
say?
you say,
No,
OG?
Bill didn't pay me. I'm just
And how
that's
much
the
is
truth.
Bill Haney paying you,
This is the
Hacker?
truth. Like, I mean, do you think Kambosos was undisputed as well?
Yeah.
Well, neither one of them were undisputed. None of them.
And then he fought. No, I don't think Kambosos was undisputed, but he was one belt away from it because Devin Haney
So
was
how can
already.
you how can you think Tio
Listen,
was
because it
undisputed?
was already had
Lomachenko
played
was
out.
undisputed.
Loma already lost. The man already lost.
Now, how do you think Tio was undisputed, but not
Lomachenko was
Kambosos?
the
When
fucking man.
Kambosos beat Tio?
You guys knew it. You guys are just trying to hold on to that technicality. So now Devin Haney is the only one that was undisputed at
Yeah,
135.
of course.
When in
He's the only
reality,
one.
real
Yeah.
ones know what it is, dog. And maybe
No,
he not
ain't
had
no
the
real ones.
title. He might not have had the
Real ones
word.
that don't like the truth know what it is.
The
That one's
fucking
undisputed, brother.
this belt versus that
I
belt.
mean,
But bro,
Tio
we all
don't lie
know
right now arguing with the
Teofimo
same
beat the
point, but
fucking man. Teofimo beat Loma in his prime when Loma was icing shit. When Loma was making his
yeah,
run.
and Kambosos beat Tio in
Tio's
his
the one.
prime.
Tio's the one. But if
Kambosos beat
two
Tio
more
in his
rounds in
prime.
that fight, Loma would have
And
beat
Devin beat
the fuck out of
Kambosos in his prime.
him. Yes.
How
Let's
about
keep
we
the
talk
train
about
going.
something else?
Stop it.
I am
just
so
saying.
sick of hearing about fucking Haney.
Me too. I don't even like Devin Haney. I
Y'all
don't
should
care
like
what
him,
you
man.
talk about him. He ain't do shit but run for dear life. And you guys are being fooled on told what's real boxing and what is. That's not no master class.
Hey,
What
man,
makes
he
a
won.
master class? Hey, he won. Yep.
He
All right.
won,
He's
that's
not
all.
gonna get no more paydays fighting like that.
Well, we'll see. I mean, he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight again on what's the Crawford's card? So we'll see what happens.
Hold up, I gotta search something real quick.
Yeah, he fights like that one more time, Hacker. I hate to tell you, your guy ain't getting no more fights.
Man, he's gonna keep getting fights.
No.
Devin doesn't normally
Who's gonna
fight that
pay
way
him to do
anyway.
that? Who is
Devin
gonna
doesn't-
pay
y'all
him
like,
to show
why do
up and do what he
people think
did
somebody's
in his
worst
last
performance
fight?
and think they fight that way the whole career? Like they'll be like, "Oh, Shakur's a runner." Shakur fought one time where he was jumping out of position with Dos Santos.
Yeah,
Shakur had a
big
reason. He had a
out
broken
here
hand.
like Tom
was
did.
South African too, but that out of how many other fights?
Well, what the fuck was Devin's excuse?
Huh?
Shakur had a broken hand. What the fuck was Devin's
Devin
excuse?
just fought that way, but that's one out of how many? Oh, one out of what?
Devin
30
had a
fights.
broken heart. His heart got broken from
He
getting
still
back
won
up.
He still won majority of the rounds. I mean, y'all should be
Yeah,
mad at
PTSD is when he had.
man. Y'all should be mad at Ramirez, man.
Confidence is broken. Bill Haney and Jim Cambosos sounds off on Hitchens after near brawl at press conference. Let's see Billy boy yucking it up. He's hoping to God Cambosos win because then maybe him and fucking Cambosos can make a Devin Haney 3. Cambosos versus Haney 3. How do you guys like that fight? Or do you want, is Bill Haney there scouting Richardson Hitchens? Is he going to make a play back down to 40? Or is he going to tell Richardson Hitchens come up to this make-believe weight class with us at 43?
I mean, right now, I think Bill and Tio are going back and forth on live and shit. Yeah, that's all I know.
I think Teofimo got offered by the PBC, and that's
Tio. I said this on 2 Cents Show. Tio said that Boots accepted the fight initially, and then he turned down the fight. I think that's a duck. If that's what actually happened,
listen to me. You can think anything you want. Whatever comes out of Teofimo's mouth is took in with a grain of salt. Poi Pounder, what's up with you, homie? Salute. I keep getting kicked out. Be in the chat, no doubt, Big Dre.
I know you kicked out. What are you getting air, Big Dre?
Salute to you, homie. Tio is on with that Bill Haney. Tio is on with Bill Haney on Punch Drunk right now. Live. Couldn't take it. Tio worse than Boxing Hacker, no doubt. Salute to you. You just probably drove my whole audience over there, but salute to you, bro. I'm gonna watch.
They'll come back. It ain't nothing.
You're about to get off the panel and go run over there. It's all good, Hank.
No, I'm here with you, brother.
Salute.
Gee, thanks, Hacker.
Oh man, listen.
Bill Haney, I think he was staying in New York for the work. You know what kind of Dominicans I know in the city, my boy. Got it. Why Bill staying in New York? Sean Haney gonna turn into a boxer too? You know what the best thing about is? Bill Haney's mouth. He is the best talker. He's got the most game, bro, ever. Yeah. Shout out to Bill Haney. Got his fucking average fighting son to the top by outreaching and out talking. Now it's about to change. We're gonna see.
His highly skilled son.
Highly skilled,
Does that bring you back?
but highly skilled boxer, fighter.
I'm looking behind my back at Jim because Jim is rough. Hey, Jim.
Joe is genuinely paranoid too.
Listen, I told him, y'all play with them. Don't play with them Australians, especially Cambosos team. Listen, I know about it. The other coach didn't know. That's I kind of just, I still keep looking back over my shoulder at Jim because I know he got that action.
Bill, Jim, I set it up on.
That's where his son get it from. That's where his son.
I set it up on the stage up there. I protect my fighters and I fight for my fighters. Now that is
What
my
is-
son, but I do the same thing for all my fighters.
What
I
is-
put my percentage in front of my fighters. I now stand and I, like Eddie Head said, Jim, you look like you're ready to bully in this fight. You're ready to fight. Of course I'm ready to fight. You know why? Because I love to protect my fighters.
No, I get it. I was telling Bill that when you fought in Haney the first time, I was there in Melbourne. Y'all ain't rambunctious. I was trying to see if it brought up some memories for him.
He didn't know Jim is with the shits. You hear what I'm saying? But it's all love, man. It's all love.
Well, look what happened. This love come back because y'all
love and legacy,
y'all
man.
Listen, man,
back in
we're in the business
man.
of boxing. At the end of the day, there's a lot of passion, a lot of heartfelt things happen. But at the end of the day, when it's all done and dusted, hey, listen, George Cambosos got beat twice by Devin. We're not disputing that. We're forever going to say that Devin.
We got jabbed in our fucking face 4,500 times and clinched to motherfucking death.
Lomachenko, you've only lost to Devin. So what is
Well, who's counting?
Right.
The problem is in this world of boxing, everybody thinks that you got to have this O, and you basically when you fight the greats,
It's terrible.
George got the balls to fight anybody that stands in front of him. If you take a loss, everyone thinks, you know what, that boy got a loss, he's no good anymore. Look, at the end of the day, this is boxing.
And American fight fans are the worst at it. Styles make fights. I don't give a fuck who you lost to, how you lost to them. Dank, he's one of them, Dank Father. But I don't care how you fucking Styles make fights. I don't care how you slice. I don't care. Floyd fucking took his O and made undefeated. Listen, just because you lose to one guy doesn't mean you're going to lose to the next. But Richardson Hitchens got the same fucking style Devin Haney had. And he's going to fucking annihilate old Georgie boy. Unless Richardson's made of toilet paper. Unless he ain't really built like that.
Yeah.
George can bring the fight, but nah, Richardson's got a longer reach than Devin. He's going to be snapping that jab off of this dude's snot box. And I think George literally showing up for a payday right now. He's not.
I don't think so. I think George is coming to fight, but I will say that, stylistically, it looks like it's going to be an issue a little bit.
It's going to be an issue. The Dank Father, you're right, bro. He's definitely one of the illest dudes in boxing. I said it even during my fucking. These joints are even Cartiers too.
You know what George Cambosos' problem really is, though. In my opinion,
what?
He uses his speed too much. He doesn't change up his speed.
His fucking head is right in the A slot. His fucking head is right there on the line. No matter what. He does, his fucking head is right there.
And then he uses the same
right
speed.
on the line of fire.
Fast. He has fast hands, but he stays. He's like sort of like a
dude. He's got one way of fighting, and that's it. That's why he sucks.
I wouldn't say that. The brother has
Fact,
a lot of
Dank.
fights, bro. I don't know. I don't
better not.
Say somebody sucks. He say he's not like a elite yet or something like that, but he can't say the brother sucks. He's at this level.
Bruh.
There's
He's
guys
not
that
fucking
people
here.
are not at this level.
He's definitely. I hear hackers fucking argument somewhat, but the OG is right. He sucks, but he is definitely here. He's definitely
he's
fucking better than 90% of boxing. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But then again, you can't tell us boxing junkies that fucking Cambosos is anything but a punching bag because we know better.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, what if he turns? He could turn up, man.
Yeah.
You
He could turn up.
You can't turn up.
He wants a fucking hiding right now.
I'll tell you this: if
if
Cambosos can turn into a firefight,
punching.
if he can turn the fight,
Cambosos is gonna be digging Richardson gloves right out of his nose, bro.
D1.
Yeah, bro.
If Cambosos can turn this into a firefight with Hitchens, I think he wins. If he can get away,
pretty hard to turn
match.
Why would Richardson change his style to fight Cambosos' fight?
Yeah, so that's the question.
Why would
Can
he?
make him do it?
Why would he?
Remember, Richardson had like a little firefight with somebody else in the
God,
recently, right? What was the guy's name?
You're killing me, bro.
I know. I think Richardson Hitchens is peaking. I think he is really. He means what he says. I do think that, but I just think his style is mundane. He needs to fucking produce. I think he probably smokes George. if he's really about it, trying to take boxing over and the shit he was saying before this, like saying this is my shit, I'm gonna fuck you up, all that shit, bro, he needs to make his actions meet his words. At least show us that you're trying to get Cambosos the fuck up out of here. Please do that, kid. For your own fucking stock. For your own good. Please fucking step on the gas and smash this dude. Because Liam Paro, he wouldn't do it. He fought him mundane as shit. Very like that was after he fought fucking Lemos. I just made a short on it today. You heard Clarissa Shields fucking gasping when he got tagged by Lemos. Lemos had Richardson on Queer Street, bro, but Richardson got through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he can make
Proved a lot to me. It showed a weakness, but it proved a lot to me. I'm not like the American Fight fan. That type of shit to me proves that you can go into the fucking fire, take a couple shots, and get the fuck up out of there and still be victorious. It means a lot to a guy like me. It tells me that you're not bitch made. It tells me you're not gonna fucking melt when the shit gets rough. It tells me a lot. I gotta have that in a fighter. So the Lemo shit, most fight fans look at that as a ding to his armor. But me, it's a plus for me. Because, you know, although you got hurt, you still battled back from that shit and won the fight. A lot of people thought Lemos won, but it proves a lot. A guy getting hurt, not too embarrassed to fucking keep fighting, but he did clinch up a lot. And Kambosos does got a little hefty punch to him.
Yeah, he got a punch, man.
And if Richardson too much, if he's fucking weight depleted in any way, one of them overhands, you get caught lacking. Like another fight that I remember that's really that bothers me about Richardson is the Bauza fight. He was smoking on Bauza, just wouldn't go kill him.
He's a classic boxer.
Does he got the killer instinct?
He's not a boxer puncher though. He's a classic boxer.
He's a pure boxer, but you need to kill it.
I mean, pure boxers normally just
play with your food. You don't allow him to survive because my style is a pure boxing style. So I'm just gonna stay here pure. Let your dangerous ass food survive and then get knocked out because you're a pure boxer.
That's the thing about pure boxers, right? They keep
no. Well, then pure boxers are the dumbest fighters on the planet.
Start punching when
are the dumbest fighters on the planet if they allow you to fucking watch you get better. Hey, let me just see you get better. Let me fucking knock on you. You're out on your feet. Everybody in the crowd knows it, but I'm gonna fucking play my style. What? Anybody that likes that or any of that, any part of what I just explained, this probably ain't for you. Just real shit.
No,
Bill's a better talker than Devin is a fighter, and I'm certain of it.
It's not as easy as he's making out to be. Do you believe he's going to just stand in front of you on Saturday night? Do you think he's going to just stand there?
I hope he does. After that today, I think he fucking will. Jim, you know what? Because he's coming in as a...
Listen, Shakur stands right in front of you. So does Richardson. The problem is they just keep backing up. They don't zigzag out. They don't bob and weave out. They just back out in straight lines. They stay right in front of you. Throwing, he backs out in straight lines, bro. Shakur Stevenson is a habitual straight. Yes, he does. He backs out in straight lines all day.
I don't know. I feel like maybe people just don't see what Shakur really got.
No. Not doing that. You're not doing that. Stop it.
I don't know. People don't see it.
Wrong.
No, you heard Tank say that stuff. That's not true.
I'm trying to help you, like real talk, bro.
Shakur faints. Shakur does a lot of fainting too. Like
he does faint. He faints very well. He fucking fights. He fights mid range to outside very well. He can box his balls off.
He can do anything. Anything he can do in boxing,
He's got faster feet than everybody he's ever faced. You guys are gonna see Shakur tested, especially in a smaller ring. I know the Shakur guys say, "Oh, that's not gonna do nothing," but what? Just because you say that, don't make it true.
That'll make it true. I guess we'll find out.
Call him into a fight. He'll
probably still lose.
In a fight?
That little kid, that kid's nasty, man. I don't know what like I said, I don't know what people see.
He's got fast.
Touch the ring off on Shakur in that little bitty straight line. If he does, it turns into a war. That's the one Shakur can back
out straight lines. Shakur Stevenson backs out in straight lines, bro.
Not really.
Yes.
He also does. He also backs the
You
angle.
can't say that. Stop the cap. Stop
I
it.
think you just heard that from Tank. He also
Backs out in straight lines. Sometimes he'll drop levels and duck a little bit and then pivot out. That's it. He hops back 2 or 3 times because his feet are faster than yours. And he even leans back a lot too. He leans back in that straight line.
I don't like that. I don't know what to say, brother.
Tape. That's all I do is watch tape. All right.
I don't know what
I've
to
been
say.
studying Shakur and Zepeda. The last fucking 6-7 days. Shakur backs out with straight lines, drops his level sometimes, even gets the upper half of his body going back in the straight line too. A lot. If he can take your punch, he'll sit there in the pocket. He'll sit there.
Last time Shakur lost. When was the last time Shakur lost a
when
round?
He feels a hard punch, he's out. He's backing out.
Last time Shakur lost a round in boxing to you? I don't remember the last time that brother even lost a round, man. That kid's nice, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
He lost rounds to Arnold. What are you talking about? He lost a round to Padley. What are you talking about?
Which round did he lose to Padley?
What?
I feel like he
lost like 3 rounds to Padley.
I didn't see those 2 rounds. Yeah, you gotta play those rounds back.
You're sucking dick. You're too busy sucking dick.
Yeah,
stop watching boxing so fucking biasly that you just look at a pure boxer. You're not giving the pressure fighter or the person that came to fight that pure boxer any sort of.
I thought Padley did a good job, but I think Shakur was just on a different level. I didn't say Padley was bad. He did a good job, but I feel like Shakur.
Well, I think
was just better.
I think a trained up Padley gives Shakur a lot more.
In theory, yeah,
I don't know what the fuck you were watching. Padley was there to fight. He was giving Shakur a good fucking fight.
Yeah, he gave him good. No, Padley can fight. He's a
9 fucking rounds.
I'm not gonna say Padley's a bad fight. He fought well.
Bro,
I think Shakur was just way better.
You're biased, bro. You are.
Shakur was way. I don't know what you guys be saying.
Biased to pure boxing. You're telling me that Shakur don't back out in straight lines. It's literally a facet.
You act like he just jumped.
Every fucking guy that breaks down film will tell you that.
He only did that. So let's clarify one thing, right? The Del Santo fight. He was
no.
That's the only time he really did that.
You're not clarifying shit because there's nothing to clarify. What I told you just now is a cold hard fact.
Replay one of his fights. Let's see. Let's replay one of the fights and
I can't.
And study it.
I've been copyrighted 4 times last week. I did the fucking live stream more times than I wanted to. I'm gonna let these 2 guys, these 2 blokes that know each other very well, talk it out because you deny what's cold hard facts. I'm sorry. I gotta.
And he's trying to just
conversation.
Not that I wanted to clip the guy, but at the end of the day, he charged me. But let's be honest here.
Now, I'm from the West Coast, but he mentioned the word clip, and somebody gonna
no. Actually, I got myself in trouble with that in Sydney too. I mentioned that word clipped, and I literally almost faced a lawsuit.
Jim, before you go, as a father
and a manager,
Alan.
I'm a father. George is my first and foremost fighter. Yes, my passion, my diligence, how hard I work to ensure that I don't fuck up his deals. He's my first guy, but I use that same passion blueprint that I wear my heart on my sleeve for all my fighters. I got Imam Katayev fighting David Morrell in July 12th. People think I'm mad. No, I think it's a great fight. I think my guy beats Morrell. But the simple thing is, I got Yakubo fighting in Washington, right? Tajikistan kid. I give that kid $9,000. Never even met him. I went to Moscow and I met the kid and gave him a fight. I signed him to Samson Promotions. I work for the fighter. It's as simple as that. George Cambosos is my son. I would have done exactly the same thing for any other fighter I had there. Yeah, I would have done the same thing for Devin.
What I wanted to
don't start campaigning for the job with Devin. I'm the manager, and I'm a great manager.
What I was asking though, Jim, is that
I'm sure we can negotiate that bill.
From a father's standpoint, is there anything that you sort of like reflect on when Devin, who's done nothing wrong, George has done nothing wrong but take all the best fights, and the Haney family still gets some level of ridicule? Like,
there's no difference between the Haney family.
No. I'm just saying, any fatherly advice that y'all reflect on that George and Devin, as fighters and sons of you guys, share.
I'll tell you, young fighters that when you work to get to this opportunity, you don't listen to the media and listen to narratives. You listen to your team, you listen to your coach, hopefully your father, and you take advantage of those opportunities. Unlike what Teofimo Lopez Jr. and Sr. are doing right now, which is a travesty to boxing and everything that you guys have built, everything that we've built as teams, families, and all that. So I believe that for George Kambosos and Jim, I respect that when the time came, they came here, they beat T.O., right? They honored it. the bet. They put the fight on in Australia.
And we
they
gave
came back,
and we
fought
gave,
Lomachenko.
Yeah.
They fought Lomachenko, and now they're back here again to fight Richard Hitchens, to give Richard Hitchens an opportunity to legitimize his
Richardson
career.
Oh,
Can you imagine he'll be legitimized by beating him? But it's no easy task.
Listen, there's one thing before we wrap this up. George Kambosos would just fight anybody. Yeah. I mean, when George Kambosos got all them belts off T.O., we could have went back to Australia and sucked it right up and just fought nobody. But we didn't. We went straight to the next.
That's a fact.
And guess what? We risked it all. But everyone thinks that's a bad thing. Yeah. They all think, oh, you lost your belts in your first defense. But we risked it all. We take the risks. Boxing is about giving the fans what they want. Now, if George Kambosos fought a tomato can and he lost to a tomato can, that would have been looked even worse with the victory against Tgif. No, let's go to the next best guy. And like I said, you guys are doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing. As far as I'm concerned, fuck a lot of them.
Hey, listen, I got it like this right now. Richard Hitchens, George Cambosos, 2-0 George Cambosos right now. Jim took the 1, and then they're still here. That's 2. Let's see what the weigh-in has got.
He wants his fight with Boots. He wants his fight.
I know it, and I remember I'm saying
Tio's ducking doing all his life, bro.
I had to talk to you.
Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Somebody tells you.
Yep. Dank, that's his dad.
Yeah, Tio's been ducking. Yo, Tio's been ducking Dev since the beginning of his career. That's crazy shit, man.
You said you didn't want to fight.
You guys can hear this?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah.
I can talk to you.
Shout out to Punch. Salute.
Nah, I ain't showing that guy. I got wilding, man, but you know.
Nah,
salute
bro.
to him.
I respect the fucking people that do this, bro.
Punch drug will be wilding, man. That brother be wilding, but you know.
It's an entertainment, bro.
He's into something. You know.
That's what it is, though, bro. It's entertainment.
No, Punch drug cool, man. We just have different views, really.
This is crazy.
Contract from Boots? Did you have a signed contract?
No, because Boots went fucking.
Why do they want to fight Boots so bad?
They probably feel like they can beat him, you know.
Yeah, right.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
No, I know that they should feel like that.
Yeah.
They can't. I mean, they can.
As a fight fan, you look at it one way. But you know, Tio, Devin, Boots, all these people came up in the amateurs together. They competed in the same tournaments. You know, like, I feel like Boots and Tio competed in the same qualifying tournament.
Thank you.
But bro, listen.
Tio like performed better, you know, even though they were in the same division.
So what do you think that I feel?
Yeah, but bro,
so they see
Tio wants to fight Boots that bad. Fight him at 54. You just said you would fight Terrence Crawford at 54. Fight him at 54.
So here's the problem, though. According to Tio, Boots said yes to the fight, and then Boots said no.
So what? His dad just said they had no contract, no none of that. That's what he literally just got done saying. No, what? Boots don't have no obligation to fight a 140-pound champion.
AJ, just click the link, man. What earth you be talking about?
If he said, "Yeah, I'll fight you," and then pulls out of it, but we're going off Teofimo's word now. Come on, bro. We don't.
I don't know. Listen, hey man, even if somebody lies to you 99 times doesn't mean they're gonna lie to you forever.
Can't be doing that.
So it's hard to say. He could be telling the truth. You know, Boots ain't saying nothing. Well, I can't go off Boots' word.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's staying in here. Even though my dog Poi Pounder fucking basically advertising for my boy, but I could pull it up on the screen. I ain't doing it on that. Salute.
Poi Pounder is probably punch drunk for real, man. AJ, man.
Probably, bro.
Why just click the link, man? You
talking about it right now on Punch Drunk. Senior's talking point is they were promised a Boots fight. But listen, they were promised. Listen, Turkey Ellis Sheiks, true colors are. That's what Tio just said. We all got played. We all got to turn around and be mad at Turkey. Turkey is fucking a dictator, bro. It is what it is. The guy, I don't know why you guys
Dictator.
praise him so much. Like, I don't understand you guys.
You can't
The
be a
guy is
dictator if you're
going
not a
to
ruler.
prove to be a dictator, and fucking just more and more and more and more shit gonna come out about him. He's fucking shorting these guys on their money, giving people fucking a half of it. Now
He's not even a
reneging on
ruler. How
fights,
is he a dictator?
like all that shit, bro.
Turkey's not even a ruler, D1.
You guys should go over there now and
Not a
shake it up.
dictator,
I
man.
don't
Come
know
on.
about that, bro. I'm on my live stream, but I'm watching this shit. I'm watching this fuck shit. It's kind of corny though. Once you tell me that you guys ain't fighting, and now you're just drunk
Yeah,
Tio.
Tio doesn't want to fight, man. It is what it is.
You don't
I
want
mean,
to fight.
I understand Bill Haynes' dilemma because you look at it like, yo, you get offered all this money. Why would you throw it away? And it's not like these guys haven't been in the ring. They sparred before. They literally, this beef between these two started from sparring, you know?
HLD says Devin has no fight for $0, and that's true. But why doesn't Tio have to be great? Why not have that matchup? Why not just prove the point that you can beat Devin Haney? Why do you
Yeah,
need
well,
all
I don't think Tios can beat Devin. I feel like what happened is
you
Devin
guys are
whooped him
gassed up
hard.
over that front foot shit, like over Jermaine Ortiz. I
Bro,
would pick Jermaine Ortiz to
bro.
whip Devin Haney's ass.
Bama's get whooped in sparring. They don't want to fight that dude in like the real matchup.
No.
Tio got whooped in that.
I would
sparring.
pick Tio over Devin. I'd pick Ortiz over Devin. Like, you guys got this over.
Y'all can believe that.
I
can believe it.
I don't have to
put money
believe
on
none of
that.
it. That's what I
I'll
think
put
is
money
a
that Devin
fucking.
beat. I think Devin will beat Tio.
Maybe it's a good fight for Devin, but so why does Tio fight him right now if he doesn't truly like the man and don't want him to get paid?
You got to ask him. He's ducking. He's
So,
been.
hey, I
They've
don't.
been on that live. They've been on that
It's a
live.
duck
since the
unless
afternoon,
this
right?
dude's got PBC offers.
He might.
Unless he got PBC offers.
But then who's gonna fight? Tank? I mean, that'll suck too.
Yeah, I want Tank
Man.
Tio.
I want to see Tank versus. I want to see no Tank versus Tio. They don't have no history.
I'll take Tank Tio all
I'll
day.
take Tank over Shakur all day long.
Dude, you know how
All
long
day.
freaking Tio said shit about fucking Tank? Come on, bro.
Man, Tank don't care about that. Tank only cares about when it's his people.
I want Tank
Tank-
Tio. I want Tank
Yo, Tio
Shakur. I
top
want
rated
Tank
Tank.
Devin. I want all these guys to fight. And if they don't fight,
Tio
we can't
top
be
rated.
comparing them to Four Kings. We can't
Tio
call
talk
these
crazy
little
about the headbangers. He
dipshits
all
Four
that shit.
Kings. But listen,
Okay.
if we're being honest about it, and the Devin Haney guys, you're a Devin Haney guy, you got to be real about the shit. Devin Haney is definitely going after another guy that they consider a top dog. You got to give him praise for that. But listen, out of necessity, you'll do anything. They ain't got no other fight. Who are they gonna fight? Ryan Garcia got off the hand injury. He lost. You guys don't want to fight him because you're scared of him. You guys are scared of Ryan right now. It should be Ryan and Tio, really. If Ryan didn't lose to fucking Rolly, Rolly's another player. Go after Rolly. Why don't they want to fight Rolly? Because Rolly don't want to fight them. They said they would fight Rolly. They fight anybody.
Like that. I don't think Rolly really
Fighting
wants.
words.
I want
Duck.
to fight Rolly retires.
That's all they do is call him a duck in the chat. A duck is a duck. That's how we are all alike. Fighting words. Duck, 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 duck. Duck, 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 duck. I want the money.
What's
Tio, you
crazy?
can fight for me.
And people, and Punch Out. The one thing about Punch Out, he tried to switch the narrative because he's a big Tio fan. He tried to say that Devin built his career off Tio's back, right? But the reality is, Tio built his career off Devin's back. Like Tio literally became popular because he was talking about like they whipped.
You're right. Tio became popular because he beat Lomachenko.
No.
Tio, if you're gonna be honest about it, Tio built his freaking off of Loma's back.
Off Lomachenko, bro.
Dude, all he talked about through his career was fighting Loma.
The only reason you think that is because you're a Devin Haney fan. And attention to Devin when the shit fucking popped off. Listen, bro, he got his fucking rocks from beating Lomachenko. You guys can't have that.
No. He was popular before. He was getting traction before Lomachenko.
It's a big fight. I don't know why Tio won't take it. He's a fucking duck. But
maybe he'll fight Tank, which will be a waste. Well, to me, that'll be a waste of a fight too.
They're ending that bitch right now.
Yeah, that'll be a waste of a fight too. If he fights Tank. I mean, it'd be a good fight. Him versus Tank's probably a good fight. If Tank can beat
Tank's the best fight out of all of them.
Huh?
Style wise, matchup wise, Tank and Tio.
No.
To be the most exciting fight out of all of them.
No,
Okay.
Actually,
I've
said this for a long time. Tio has a lot of tells that Tank will pick up on. I don't think the fight goes past 5 rounds.
It doesn't go past 5, but it's still a fucking exciting
Tank and
fight.
Shakur
Before we know what's going to happen, that's a fucking great fight. I'll take Tank Tio just as much as I'll take Tank Shakur. I'd almost
never for
lean
me
towards Tio.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I could go with Boxing
because you know it's going to end in a knockout. You know it's going to end in a knockout.
I want to see the best fight. I want to see the
Shakur
two
fight,
best.
we don't know that. Arena, what's up with you, girl? Salutations. Thanks for
Yeah,
stopping.
I want to see the two best. Tank and Shakur are considered two best at 135. Tio's not even 135.
Yeah.
What's he gonna drop back down again?
See,
If he lose,
Arena comes into the chat, and you already got it worked up, bruh.
Yeah, she
Look what she said to you.
Hacker, shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of your shit. Damn.
Listen.
Shut
Hey,
it.
Hacker, how does it work everybody's nerves?
Yeah,
they hate the truth. Hey, when you know what happens when you hate the truth?
Well, you know what happens? You need to bring your mom on here because I definitely need to talk to her.
The truth, man.
Well,
I
need to know how many times she dropped you on your head, bro.
Listen, they hate the truth, brother. They hate the truth.
Oh,
Even that showbiz
God.
hate the truth, man. All these people hate it. I don't know why. I just tell them the truth.
How is it that everybody else is the same truth and you're the only one with the different truth?
Because I just speak the truth, man. I don't speak these weird narratives, man.
You speak the cap.
I speak the truth.
That dude is a walking cap.
I don't pretend that people are undisputed.
Oh,
I just say what it is,
Nah, dog. No, you be speaking cap.
But yeah,
if there's a wrong way of thinking about something, the hacker will pick it up on it. Every fucking time.
No. I honestly speak the truth. Like people just
Your
don't
truth. Nobody else's. Just yours.
Yo, I got a video for everybody. Let's watch this joint. This is about Eddie Hearn talking about running. Let's see what he talking about. The punch drunk shit is over. Shout out to Poi Pounder for fucking directing all my traffic over there. But I get it, bro. You wanted fucking want everybody to catch it, and I get that.
Poi Pounder gotta be punch drunk.
Hey,
Punch
Miss
drunk
Arena.
nobody.
Poi Pounder is
That's
punch
drunk for real, man. Punch drunk is trying to be slick.
Shout out to Punchy.
Yeah, shout out to
I don't really watch his. I watch some of his shit, and I hit it every time I go in there. I'll hit his like button every time he's talking crazy about Tank.
It's weird always debating that guy in live because they start speaking Spanish halfway through. I'm like,
nah, I don't. I ain't
anything you're saying, bro.
I ain't fucking. I only click a couple certain few people's shit that I actually respect and know that they know boxing. I just ain't going to talk to anybody. Fuck that.
Poi Pounder. Let them handle their hustle, man.
I just ain't coming up on your shit because you gotta fucking you got the balls to go live. Nah, you gotta actually know boxing. Straight. Only a couple like Cam J. I'll click his link. I never clicked his link, but I will every time I watch the shit.
I mean, Punch cool, man. He like I say,
he's cool.
He's a Teal Glazer. He's like the ultimate Teal Glazer, though.
No, yeah.
No, that used to be
do no
BVO.
wrong,
Ain't
bro.
nobody glazed Tio more than BVO back in the day.
No, Punch Drunk is the god
over
emperor
that shit.
of glazing Tio.
It's like why though? And like I don't even like talking about Tio or Devin for this matter. Like we've been talking about these guys for way too long. Tio saying the N-word, Tio fucking racist as shit. Nobody should give him any sort of clout or light at all. And Devin Haney just put on the worst performance we have ever seen in a boxing ring.
The funny thing, I actually don't think Tio's racist. Like
I don't think so neither.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think what Ryan did was racist. Like that stuff about George. I thought that was
Ryan's racist. Nobody else thinks that. Right? You got a particular disdain for Ryan because he beat the shit out of Devin.
No. When he was like he wants to dig up George Floyd and kill him again. I thought that was
but he was with a black kid when he said that. You know that. He was with a black dude.
The black kid's name is Goofy, man. I mean,
but they're looking for internet. They're doing this shit for internet engagement, bro. They're not doing it for anything else.
Somebody stole your name, hacker.
Maybe.
But I think Tio is just a push Neil type brother, man. That's it.
Yo, in Stacks 5, fucking George Floyd is his family and shit. He didn't take too kindly to that. He probably wants to fuck Ryan up. But even he didn't fly off the handle and shit because he knows Ryan's a troubled kid. He's just doing this shit for the internet. The computer's on.
Man.
That's what it is. Let's watch this. Let's hear what Eddie Hearn's talking about fighters running. I actually seen this one earlier. Right on. Shout out to Marco for liking.
What the hell just happened, and what do you think about it?
Look how high Eddie is. Hold up. That's my dog. Eddie high as a bitch, bro. Got a fucking frappe latte, whatever the fuck kind of coffee, bitch ass coffee.
Where's high off of though? That's the thing.
Look at them devilish blues. My man higher than shit. He might even be on some.
We got to always try and
He's out and gassed up.
a little lid on it. It was like, I mean, listen, shout out to.
Look how red his eyes
because
are.
he's talking that.
He just put his eyes in and everything. Gotta go.
Jim was probably a little bit more riled up than George. I think George was like, "Look, talking's done. Let's go." And Richardson.
Smoking one right now for y'all. Ready?
Then he got in his face, and George isn't the kind of guy where you can just step to him in his face. Sooner or later, he's going to react. He got up, he went for him. And then in the meantime, Lenny kind of come across, and Jim kind of, I don't have to watch it back.
Hit him with a mic.
Was it? A
Yeah,
mic?
hit him with a mic.
Yeah, and then for the whole press conference after that, I can hear Lenny and Jim going at him, right? And Lenny's saying, don't think
his joint
this
is
is over.
crazy.
And Jim's
Israel attacked Iran's nuclear missile sites. Wow.
And it was kind of all calm. And then Bill Haney popped up, right? And then Bill's talking that stuff. And then Bill's gone to Lenny. Something like, again, I've got to go watch it back. And how do you feel, Lenny? You let Jim Cambosos slap you around the face like a, I don't know, bitch or whatever, what he's going to say. And he went, yeah, well, I'll tell you how I feel. And then picked up the metal. Like, if you go up there and feel those chairs, they're serious, like they're all metal. And I'm like, what? Jumped in, and luckily the security were there in hand. And listen, it was all, you know, it was all good fun in the end. But this is what's at stake on Saturday night. This is what we want, high stakes. You know, the world 140-pound championship and a massive fight for both men's career.
Were you ever worried at any moment being in the middle of that?
No, only when Lenny picked up the chair, because then I realised this is getting a little bit spicy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not. But to be honest, luckily I'm a big lump. Like, I can't fight, but I'm a big lump. So if it ever gets, especially, you know, obviously these guys they're not heavyweights. They're a little bit smaller, and I can just put myself in the middle, and if I get one, I'll get knocked clean out. But at least I can get in the middle. But then all of a sudden, Jim's a big lump, and then you've got like it's coming from all angles. Do you know what I mean? So security done a great job, and that's the first time.
Supreme. He definitely getting Oscar treatment.
Apart from Derek Chisora against Dillian White.
On the crow's feet more than anything.
Because that was the same thing where it was about to get out of control. Yeah. And I just chose, let's save that for the press conference tomorrow.
Any concern? We are in Brooklyn. Coach Lenny did not look like he was willing to let it go or will let it go. We have a face-to-face tomorrow and a fight on Saturday.
Listen, time is a great healer. Do you know what I mean? In the moment, I'm sure Lenny's thinking, I'm about to attack Jim outside on Penn Station. Everybody calm
Where's
down.
the
It's not
fucking
worth
shit?
it. Tempers and emotions are high because, one, on the Cambosos side, that's his son. And Jim's never going to behave normally when this kind of thing's going on because it's his son. Jim's a little bit mad anyway. You wouldn't want to have a fight with him when it weren't his son. When it is his son, don't expect him to be completely normal. Lenny is also probably a little bit out there. You know, Richardson's almost like his son. So it becomes a little bit personal. But just deep breath and let's get on with the job at hand on Saturday night.
Musa.
Is that what you're going to tell him tomorrow at the weigh-in? Because you don't want the fight ruined.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't do a head-to-head, because at that stage, like, you've got to get the timing right where people love that stuff, right? But we've also got to keep it as respectful as possible and understand that the sport is a sport built out of discipline and respect. And we're trying to teach kids that. So we can't have up there fight everyone just slapping each other, you know, because that's not what the sport's about. But that does much bigger numbers than thank you very much. I look forward to wish you the best of luck for Saturday.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a mixture between the two, knowing that the numbers from today are going to be huge. And that, of course, builds the excitement for Saturday night.
What do you think about the money, putting 50,000?
Yeah, like if you understand betting, Gorge is right. Whether Gorge has had a bet or not, I think he probably has.
He has.
Yeah, because it's 7-1. Or you guys say it a little bit different over here, but basically, if you bet George Cambosos with Bet Online, our partners, you get, I think, 6 or 7-1. So
700.
you get 350 back. So why would you bet?
He's a plus 700.
Do you know what I mean? But you know, I understand the bravado of it all, but
plus 700.
I think Richardson, Hitchens.
Odds makers get it wrong every day, B.
7-1 is a huge price for George Cambosos, especially after what I've seen up there of two guys that are just like anything can happen in this fight. Richardson's the master boxer; he's got to keep his composure. But we saw, you know, this is like history repeating himself in terms of the build-up for this fight and Tio fight. I don't know if it's a tactic from George, but it's playing out the same way, and I'm sure he'll go with high spirits after that very entertaining press conference.
Do you think you got him out of character at all, or is this more?
Richardson, to be fair, I thought Richardson was kind of cool with it. He was. Now I'm up close with these guys. He wasn't shaking.
Supreme, he does, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Look at, he looks geeked up. I should fucking take those.
Yeah, he does look like he's on something, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Holy shit, bro.
I might be on that white girl, man. Who knows, man?
Yeah, it looked like he just snorted a hot rail back.
He does a little bit, man. He might be on that stuff, man.
Chilling with Bill and shit. Trill Bill, chill Bill. Till we can't chill no more. Oh my god, he looks like a demon. I gotta literally change this. Damn, my bad, Eddie.
He wasn't, you know, he was pretty cool with it, but still, like, the trainer's now lost his mind, and like Tio's dad lost his mind. Do you know what I mean? So, and wait for the weigh-in tomorrow. We've got to get that out of the way first.
You think they need?
I like Eddie, man. Out of all the promoters, I really like Eddie.
Me too.
Yeah, he's very a part of the situation, you know.
He's a professional.
Yeah.
He'll be making weight.
He's young, vibrant, fucking talks a lot.
All the other bro, they just be in the corner.
Not my fighter. That's not a good look.
Bob Aaron be sleeping in the seats and everything, you know.
He's a knucklehead though. He does some dumb shit, bro. He's made Boots look bad like 4 or 5 times already. I'm like, fucking
Boots need to accept some challenges, man. You can't make
yourself look bad.
Stop.
You can't be the boogeyman. People be calling you out.
Bro, stop, dude. Tio is not even a Stop. He wasn't fucking going to 54. He fought Stan Jonas, the second best welterweight in the fucking game.
All right.
Then you guys wanted to move the goalpost right after he smoked on that Stan pack. You guys wanted to act, oh, Stan Jonas ain't shit. Oh, you ain't even fight this champion, Brian Norman. Fuck out of here. You guys are crazy. Boots is gonna move to 54, and none of these guys are gonna fight him. Not now one of them, Virgil Ortiz included. You watch.
You know one thing I liked about Wilder? If somebody called out Wilder, he's gonna try to fight you.
Yeah, but Wilder's in a division where he had to fight. There is no.
Yeah, I like that about Wilder. If that was Wilder, he'd be like, yeah.
Man, I just wish Wilder were retired now, bro, because I don't want to
be fighting these fucking guys that got no chance of fighting Prime Wilder. Now you're chinny and shit. You're gonna fucking take losses to people like Shaw and fucking.
Yeah, he's going out bad.
Stop! You don't need the money. And that it goes to show these guys don't get enough glory when they're there. They're fucking still coming back.
I mean, the Russians.
Wilder never got over the not getting the AJ fight. Let's face it, dude. Because Wilder would have been undisputed if AJ would have fucking fought him. But that dude right there that you see on the fucking screen is the reason it didn't happen.
No, it's AJ who's the reason it did.
No, it was Eddie. Eddie knew AJ didn't have a chin, bro. Eddie knew it. Eddie knew it the whole damn time AJ didn't have a chip. So Eddie made I know because I followed that shit back when it was happening. Eddie made every excuse in the fucking book not to fight Wilder.
That was about AJ though. AJ didn't
act like that because the fighter doesn't want to fight.
No, yeah, Eddie would definitely if AJ was down to fight Wilder, I think Eddie would have made that fight. Eddie looked like he liked making fights, bro.
Eddie's got to bullets. All the promoters take bullets, bro. I think a lot of these guys don't want to fight, and they got a lot of us. Because they choose to fight. I get
that argument. They had a couple of bad things. Wilder knew AJ's weakness. He doesn't move his head. He leaves his head on the line, and he was perfect for that right hand. Eddie knew that. Eddie fucking knew it.
You're right, and Eddie probably moves. Yeah, Eddie probably in that situation was like, "Fuck that, we got to make this fight as big as it can be," and kept stalling it out. And yeah, that's definitely Eddie.
AJ is my countryman, but he let me
But
down.
AJ will fight you. I definitely fucking think AJ will fight a guy. I don't know if it's AJ or Eddie in this case, but now I don't want.
Well, AJ's down to fight now because he ain't got nothing to lose anymore. He don't have title,
Yeah,
so now he'll fight. But back then, Eddie was really careful on who he picked AJ to fight.
Yeah, I get that. Bro.
Facts.
They avoided King Kong Ortiz like the plague, bro.
Now it's first guy to land a punch wins, but I think Deontay Wilder could never take a punch though. I just think not too many guys punched him.
No, I think between
I think
Ortiz tagging the fuck out of him. Because if you go back and watch that Ortiz fight, bro, Ortiz Pelayed Wilder, almost had him out of there.
I gotta go back and watch him.
But Wilder get that one. Yo, when he cracked Ortiz, he
bro.
Wild on him.
Bro,
he definitely knocked Ortiz out because Wilder's right hand
Ortiz fight is one of the
unbelievable, man. He can tag you, he can be out of breath, he can be off balance, and he can just smack the crap out you.
Bro, I'm a huge Wilder fan, dude. That Ortiz first fight, bro, that shit gave me goosebumps so hard them shit started growing hair. That was a fucking fight, bro. That's the type of shit I like to see, bro. Let's see some shit like that. The fucking first Tyson Fury fight might have been one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time. I don't care what nobody says, bro. The whole trilogy. I think Wilder won the first fight.
Yo,
Wilder, when Wilder fought Fury, dude, I had him winning the first fight. They robbed him of that fight.
Wilder should not try to fight again.
He was out cold. Fury was out cold, bro. And fucking Jack Reese stood over him and woke him up.
Facts, bro. Woke him up. Like, it just
he literally did, bro. Go back and watch it. Fury was out. Like a light. Jack Reese stood over him talking to him and woke him up.
Turning his gloves, him and fucking little rat Ricky Hatton, dude. That's why Floyd's check hook on Ricky Hatton's fat fucking melon head is one of the greatest punches of all time.
And then the second fight, they manipulated the fucking gloves on Wilder and all kinds of fucking shit. They literally cheated that poor man.
The first fight too, bro. They were fucking with his shit the first fight too. Like, man, that's a terrible fucking thing to do to a fighter, bro. Cheat him in the ring by sliding your gloves around and moving your hand around in the, like, dude, that's fucking, like, that's serious implications to that. That ain't no steroids. We don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do they turn him into a super fighter? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't work. Sometimes, like, you know what I mean? A fucking glove cheat, somebody that turns that bitch around and is smashing you with their middle knuckle in between the fucking heel of that glove should be brought up on charges. It's right there in your face to see it.
But see, here's my problem with that though, D1. Like, the thing I don't like about that is that Wilder never followed up any of these accusations. He said that Mark
he said egg-shaped form. He didn't fucking know what he is on camera. Dude, it's tough to fucking be on camera. It's tough, bro. So you're just saying the first thing that comes to your fucking mind. He said the egg-shaped form, and in reality, he didn't know Tyson Fury was hitting him with bare fucking knuckles through the heel of the glove. It's easy to see, bro. It's all over that tape.
Listen, like at the end of the day, like, you feel like you got cheated, like the Mark Breeden situation.
Yes.
I'm a fan of Wilder, but I think what he did to Mark Breeden was wrong. Like, if you felt like Mark Breeden poisoned your water. You take that. You don't make accusations like that and just leave it like that.
What'd you say, OG?
I think he should have kept Mark Breland. He got rid of Mark Breland because he thought Mark Breland gave him bad water. I don't know who did give him bad water, but I don't think it was Breland.
I don't think anybody did it, but I think he was looking for reasons of why the fight happened.
No, bro, no. Wilder, if you watch that, when he walked out that night, he did not look right for some fucking reason. He didn't know what the fuck.
He was wearing battle armor to the ring. That suit they was wearing was heavy as shit.
That shit was
carrying weights.
He looked like he was. I don't know. He looked like he was smoking fucking weed. He looked high or some kind of shit.
Remember that first his outfit to the ring?
Wait, what fight were you talking about, OG?
I'm talking about the second fight.
Oh, I'm talking about the first fight where he wore the armor and shit. The armor, the battle armor. That should look heavy as shit.
Yeah, where it's too heavy, but bro,
that shit
I
look crazy.
encourage all boxing fans to go back and watch that entire trilogy, even though you know what happened. Go back and watch that shit. You'll see cheating and everything in real time, bro. I spent the whole Saturday watching the fucking fight build-ups and everything to that, bro. The joint where Tyson Fury's fucking kid was dying in the hospital, the second fight. If you watch that and don't feel some sort of way over it, it's crazy to me. Crazy. Did you see what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that though. His child was dying. Dying of what?
Yeah, it had COVID and shit. Baby was dying, bro. They spent the whole time in the hospital for fucking the last 2 months of fucking, or the last 2 weeks of the 8-week training camp. They were in the hospital every night.
Baby was okay.
They didn't know if the baby was gonna make it and shit, and
that sucks.
Tyson still fought. It was great. It's up on Matchroom fucking Boxing. It's like a documentary of it. Yeah, it was touching, bro. To see it after the fact, bro, it was crazy. It was great. Go watch it. It was great.
Yeah, when it comes to fighters and the kids, the ones I feel sorry for are freaking Caleb Plant and what's his name? That Jamel Herring. I think Jamel Herring's child died of what's the thing called? Sudden infant death syndrome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think
Sid's is something.
Man,
that's out of the blue. That's fucking whacked. Let me play the rest of this interview though. I think he gets onto the running shit right now.
Missing weight is the reaction to it and the behaviour after. Like at that point, you've really got to put your arm around the fire and say, listen, we need to do an interview. Let's tell people what happened. You've got to be disappointed here. You can't walk around with a smile on your face, laughing and joking. You've got all these paying customers. You've got a fight that's now not happened, and you've just lost your world championship. You should be devastated. You don't look devastated. And then you're laughing and joking, you're scoffing your face at the fight, and then you're having a fight backstage. Like, it just got worse and worse and worse. That's when you need the guidance of someone to say, this is the damage control that we're going to operate through now. But listen, everyone makes mistakes. He's a good young man, a good fighter. I'm sure he'll be back.
I just want to get your thoughts on Turkey. Put out a tweet recently saying basically he doesn't want fighters to run.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, I mean, boxing is it's a sweet science, you know. It's hit and don't get hit, but it's also the entertainment business. You can't really say to a fighter, don't run, stand in the middle and trade and be exciting, because you're not the one in there fighting. But what he is he's paying the bill. Do you know what I mean? If you go to a restaurant, you want a great meal or you want a great performance. If you go,
I think that's where I watched where I seen the Tyson Fury thing that I was just talking about. I just shared the link in the chat, so if y'all want to watch it, it's there.
To see an actor or a singer, you want to see that person give a great performance. What he's saying is, I'm paying you all this money, you better entertain the fans.
What?
It's a hard conversation to have because ultimately it's handicapping certain fighters that don't necessarily fight like that. You know, like, why would you when you can win every round and you can do it so easily? But I think it's more, for me, it's more of a case of saying this: your style's your style. It's not for me as a promoter. I'm not going to change your style. All I'm telling you is, if you're not entertaining, you're not going to get the opportunities. You're not going to put bums on seats, and you're not going to drive viewership. So it's up to you. But there's been many fighters that, you know, what I don't like is how fighters might change and become a little bit more cautious because they've got money and it becomes more of a business to them. Mayweather was a great example. Every fight that Mayweather had, he was just thinking to himself, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to box this guy's ear off, I'm not even going to get touched, and I'm going to walk away, I'm going to rob the bank, as he used to say. Yeah? And it becomes more of a business. Then you see other guys like Ben Eubank who go in there and fight all heart and give us one of the most epic fights you've ever seen. Do you know what I mean? But like, you imagine saying to Canelo, oh, you know, the skull fight was a little bit boring. I need you to go in there and be more aggressive. You go, fuck off. I'll do what I do, thank you very much. You know? But when called upon, they have the ability to go to war, and he might have to do it against Crawford. Do you know what I mean? But given the option, you've got all this money, you've got all this legacy. You can't say to a fighter, "Stop running around, stop, have a war." It's like, but they need to know that what works and what doesn't work for the customer, and I think every fighter knows that.
You spoke about Canelo and Crawford. Is Dana White involved? He makes some posts, but we don't.
Yeah, I believe he's like the promoter of. I mean, the promoter of the event is Circular Sheikh. But every time there's an event, there will be a promoter that's given the responsibility to promote the fight, essentially, on behalf of Riyadh Season or Ring Magazine. And this one's Dana and TKO, which I think is great for the sport, great for the event. And it's a great fight. Looking forward to it.
Eddie, could you really elaborate on how big of a make or break fight this is for both these guys, though? Because
yeah, I don't want to hear no more of that fuck shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think he gave a good assertion, though. I mean, I think what he said was fair. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, you can't tell a fighter the way to fight. But then again, Turkey is putting the money in, so.
I hear you, bro. Oh, shit, dude, my camera isn't on. I've been sitting here on a dot this whole fucking time. Bro, my bad. And, yo, we're about to end the stream. We've been here for 2:59.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep.
Appreciate you coming up.
Wake up, people.
I got shit to do in the morning anyways. I got to finish building this.
Salute to you guys, man.
Appreciate you, Hacker. Salute to you, bro.
Hacker, next time I need
everybody
you
that
on
came out here, talk shit in the chat. If you came here, hit the like button. Got mad love for you. But if you hit the Cash App or the fucking Super Chat, we got even more love for y'all. No, just kidding, but not really. Salute to everybody.
Salute, people.
Peace. To the next time.
Peace.